up, but I looked at the line and went, no.
They scored one right after you left to
Yeah.
go walk. I was like, damn.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Grant Clapton, head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Matt Niskin and head coach Rockridge Wolverines. I've been doing my interviews right here. I've been bringing coaches the press box, doing them with the headsets on. Oh, gee. Well, it sounds so good.
So the other night when I was in Duluth doing the girls game, I went down to look for the
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah.
I got so turned around down there because I'd never been down there before.
Oh, at Heritage?
Yeah.
Heritage is a weird arena. So it's the worst arena. No, there's another one. It is the worst arena in the entire state to get a post game on.
It seems because you got to go down and around and
Yep.
through and then find doors and
You know the old country song, Wolf Creek Pass? The old CW? Down, around, round, down.
It's about it.
6-2. Hey, they've been rolling.
Yeah, they got. I think we got Stacy for our board op tonight.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Here's the rest of the sponsors.
Okay.
And you had the Rockridge ones,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So what Joe told me is they wanted to highlight the Rockridge sponsors both early and then late.
Yep.
So run through them right away when we kind of went.
Right when we come on, kind of.
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll say a little bit, but I would say kind of right when the game starts. Like the first break we get in the action, run through the Rockridge sponsors. I like to do it when the game's on. That's
right.
That's when you're getting more
people listening.
More people listening
right.
rather than a half hour before the game.
Right. Yeah.
And then we'll do it again sometime in the third. Hopefully Rockridge will be still in the game. No, I think there's probably people in Virginia watching on YouTube already, but I expect Rapids to win by 3, but I may be completely wrong.
Rockridge hasn't lost since December 13th. Closest they came was a tie with Rogers on the 17th, I think. Otherwise, they've just been kind of rolling.
Yep.
Beat Hermantown.
Okay, I could be wrong.
I mean, who'd they lose to? Wayzata, Warroad, and Little Falls are their only 3 losses.
Yeah, and Rapids beat Wayzata and Warroad. They beat Warroad bad, too.
Yeah, 6-1.
Yeah. And I would expect that Rapids would beat Little Falls, but they haven't played them.
Right.
The Rogers tie was a good tie. That still might be their best result. That and the Hermantown win.
Yeah. Heck, right. They beat Hermantown 1-0 in Hermantown.
Okay, well,
So
see, I'm getting myself in trouble on YouTube. Yeah, so they should have stayed single A. They could go to state this year. Kidding. They could. I mean, they're a good team.
JV looking pretty good though.
Yep, JV spanked him.
Hello, sir. Oh. I've got audio up. Oh. What did it do? Okay, let me mess around. Something screwed up. I had audio before. Oh, I know what happened. I got a few on the hook, so I'll
Okay.
get one over here.
All right.
Are we back on now?
Yeah, it should.
Oh, you never had audio? Yeah, we should be back on. It's showing it is. Hold on.
Okay, sorry about that. I know what happened. I had the audio up, and then when I record onto Audacity, for some reason it takes over the audio input and doesn't feed it, and my audio goes dead over the screen. So I just had to restart it. Yeah, I looked at it and went, oh shoot, I know that. That's why I usually don't start the stream until after I've done my interviews. But you should be rolling now. It's all good. I got it. I tried to send you a message back and it said it didn't send it. I was busy and just kept going. There you go. We're all good to go. Okay. What we got here? What do we got? 6:15. Yeah, looks good. Let's just go right at 6:30. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yep, we'll see it.
Yeah, chat's good. I got you. Yeah, but it looked like a good one at the GRG game.
It was. That was it's fun to see Kildoff get her first goal.
Oh, yeah.
So
nice.
That was fun. And then when Mercury got the tying goal, I thought I didn't see it go in because she had a very narrow spot between the post and the skate. And I thought they were going to call a penalty on Duluth in front of the net. But they called a goal. And then Abby Scully, just a beautiful shot from Opal off the boards just to put it. Nice pass, and then boom, rifles it in. 36 seconds.
Nice. Yeah, I think Eagles are too physical for them up front, but and I don't know. I watched the championship game pretty much the whole thing. I didn't see I saw some bad reffing, but I didn't know that I saw biased reffing. I gotta be careful with what I say. Everything's on YouTube, I think. So my prediction for the Eagles is on our YouTube feed. Yeah, I know that's been the buzz on Facebook. It's getting old to me. Go play the game.
Calling it tripping.
3 minutes, perfect.
So it's going to be one of the JV.
Okay.
And the guy who was lining it up just came back and said, Owen will be up here. So
Okay, awesome.
I think he's number 17 out there. So I'll probably be on the air by then.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try and stay out of your hair. Like I say, I'm figuring it all out right now.
All right. Check. He's doing yachting, Sheldon.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah,
now.
right.
Good evening and welcome to Yanmar Arena. It is hockey night in Minnesota.
It might as well be. This is going to be one heck of a matchup here, Sheldon.
It is it is Northern Minnesota Hockey Day because tonight Cloquet-Esco Carleton takes on Hermantown,
Yes.
and Grand Rapids takes on Rockridge here at Yanmar. Probably the number 1 seeds in 7AA and 7A will be decided tonight.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Rock Ridge coming in on just a tear right now. They haven't lost a game since December 13th. They tied Rogers 3-3 on the 17th, and since then they've just been kind of running away with everything. They had an overtime win against Hermantown, but they still got the win against Hermantown. And Rapids, you know, since we got to see them last in Hibbing, they had a couple games, Hill Murray, White Bear Lake, down there, didn't go their way, came back, had a good game against Brainerd, but then had to face St. Paul Johnson last Saturday and
St. Thomas
Academy, and that just was a hard game for those guys to play.
Well, and Grand Rapids, I think, has been steadily improving as the season has gone along, and sometimes the results don't show the improvement right away. And I think that's it. That's what ended up happening in that St. Thomas Academy game. This is a team that's playing some pretty good hockey. The fact that you lose to the number 3 team in the state of Minnesota, and for a good part of that game either played even or outplayed them territorially and chance-wise, outshooting them in the first period, means that you're playing at a level that is state tournament worthy. Certainly Rock Ridge is as well, but they have not had the level of competition that Grand Rapids has faced. And I think you saw that against Duluth Marshall on Tuesday, where Rapids came in and really dominated the first period and ran away with that game.
Yeah, I was listening to that game with you and Joe being here. It just seemed like Rapids came in and they're like, we got to come back and we got to make up for what happened, and they handled Duluth Marshall very, very easily.
And so Rock Ridge, like you said, they have not lost in a long time. They're also missing one of their top forwards in Kaz Carlson, who's serving a suspension.
Yeah, he got a 1-game suspension for some people are calling it questionable. I've seen the video either way. I'm not going to say, I mean, I've heard both sides of it, but they called a 10-minute misconduct on a boarding call, and he is not with the Rock Ridge Wolverines in this game.
So that certainly, you know, and Rock Ridge depends on that first line to fill up the net. So that's a big loss for the Wolverines. Grand Rapids, they got Alex Salisbury back against Duluth Marshall. That was good. Seth Carlson still out fighting a little bucky knee. He says he'll be back soon, maybe on Saturday, and most likely next week.
Right. Saturday, Rapids will take the ride down to play Andover, who's actually kind of turned their season around down there. They started off 0-9 and they're doing pretty well. But tonight the task at hand for Rapids is Rock Ridge, and I don't know what you want to call it. Sheldon, you guys got to see Rock Ridge. You and Jason did last year in the playoffs. Different team from last year and a different mentality?
Oh, absolutely. I think Matt Niskanen has his team headed in the right direction. This is the pregame show. We'll take our first break, and when we come back, Super Joe will look at the game against Duluth Marshall and recap that. You're listening to Thunderhawk and Rock Ridge Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. Three Joe and 3 back to the arena. Yes, sir. That's what I said. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch another of Casey's amazing games. He's been, he's never bad, never ever, but
Just ready for a good one here.
yeah.
Would
I
that-
think, and if he ends up listening to this, I don't think he'll get mad at me. I think he will tell you that they're in the last 4 games. It hasn't been as good as some of the games before. Hasn't been bad yet, but he has another gear. I'd love to see it again, and I'm expecting it.
Yeah.
Talk to him a little bit before the game.
You seen the post in pregame?
Oh, I did not see that. That I missed. Who is it?
Sponsored by Arrowhead Transit.
Arrowhead Transit. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give them their due. What is their
Their motto.
or their what they have on their
It's their slogan.
billboards? Here to take you there or something?
Something like that.
We'll go with it. If it's not their tagline, it should be.
I don't know. Now it's just saying Arrowhead Transit, your ride.
Yeah, I like here to get you there.
Yep.
I think that's what their billboard says.
I think you're right. Public transportation for Minnesota's Arrowhead and beyond.
We'd go with that too.
But either way, it works.
Preview for our YouTubers on the Niskanen commercial, on the Niskanen interview. Hockey's a simple game. If you don't have the puck, go get it. If you have it, don't give it up.
Can't be any simpler than that. I should probably get a picture of this.
Oh yeah. Perfect, thank you. So we're not going to talk much after the Niskanen interview. I got to move if I want to get commercials at my next interview in. Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Matt Niskin and head coach Rockridge Wolverines. And coach, certainly been a successful year so far for Rockridge. Talk a little bit about the season so far.
We have a fun group. They come to work every day. We're led by obviously our two big forwards, and we've had some success. But maybe a little streaky early in the year, and have kind of found our groove, and are definitely going to get tested against a really good Rapids team tonight.
Well, and talk a little bit about coming to coach high school. Certainly you've been at the highest levels of hockey. What has it been like coming back to your roots and coaching hometown high school hockey?
It's been really enjoyable. I have a blast with these kids. I try to push them every day. It's been cool to see them be receptive to the message and improve. And look forward to continuing that and giving these guys the best chance to go to the state tournament.
Is it hard? I guess, do you have to dumb it down a little bit for high school kids, or do they take whatever you give them?
There's some things that they've picked up very well, and then I had to adjust a little bit on some of the stuff that I wanted to do just to simplify it. And but they're a smart group of kids, but sometimes the game is not that complicated, and you just tell them to go, and that's the best approach.
Well, yeah, you can overcomplicate things sometimes, right, in hockey?
For sure. It really is a simple game. Want the puck, support the puck. If you don't have it, go get it. If you do have it, you want to keep it.
Yeah, we talked about some of the success. Certainly the goal is the state tournament, and tonight is most likely for the number one seed in the section.
That's how I see it. The Rapids is a really good team again, and they have the experience of going last year, so knocked our team out last year in the semis. So a real good test for us. I think it would be a huge step for our program to give these guys a good game tonight.
Well, and what does it take to, I guess, take that step? Or do you look at some games in the season and say, if we play like this, we're going to be fine?
Yeah, I like our team. And I think we have a good chance to play well and be competitive tonight. With Rapids, one defenseman roll-off and Carter Casey, it's going to be tough to score. So we're going to have to get to the hard areas to score on these guys. And I think we'll play fast and we'll pass the puck nice, but we're going to have to fight to get to the inside if we want to score.
You mentioned those two top forwards who have a lot of points. Do you worry some about depth when you get up against top AA competition?
Yeah, they definitely do a lot of the heavy lifting offensively for us. They're a big part of the power play. I'm not afraid to use them against anybody in the state because I think that highly of those two guys. But I think you'd be surprised by some of our forward depth, and we'll be fine. We'll play a fast game, and hopefully we can give these guys a run tonight.
What has been the biggest adjustment for you back at home and coaching high school hockey?
I think just dealing with kids again. Coming through, I coached like youth hockey camps and stuff like that, so I do have some experience with it, but just getting used to dealing with individuals again and learning what makes everybody tick. And, one kid might want to be coached one way and another one a different way, and it's my job to figure that out. So that's been a challenge, but also exciting, too.
Well, thanks for taking some time, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
And that is head coach of the Rockridge Wolverines, Matt Niskanen. When your head coach's name is on the Stanley Cup, you pay attention. I think that is the biggest thing you see here with this Rockridge team. They pay attention now.
Yeah, I don't know how you wouldn't want to pay attention if your coach is coming in that way. He said it's not a hard game, as you talked about before the interview, and he just has to make the adjustments, and the kids are making the adjustments, and apparently whatever it is, it's working for them.
As this is the Arrowhead Transit pregame show, they are public transportation in the Arrowhead and beyond. We'll take a break, come back with head coach Grant Clafton of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. Just 1 minute here, please.
Yeah. All right.
Who's your money on?
My money's on Rapids. I think that, especially with Kaz gone, Kaz is suspended for a game.
Not allowed to set Carlson being on.
Or no, Carlson for
Rapids?
Yeah, for Rapids. Kaz Carlson for them is gone too.
Oh. What's wrong with our Carl?
I gotta go. Bad knee.
Oh, is he going to be back?
Says he is. Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Grant Clafton, head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And Grant, you've been asking for faster starts. You got that on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was great to see, and a good representation by our senior class to kind of kick that off, and that's what we've been looking for, and that really kind of set the tone for the game.
And yeah, it is on senior night, which sometimes is a little bit of a distraction. You start a little different lineup and all of those things, but everyone was ready to play.
Yeah, it was. I mean, and the kids might downplay it a little bit, but they look forward to it, obviously, especially the seniors, and it's a big thing for them. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's senior night, play the seniors. I mean, that's kind of the way you kind of go about it.
And I know when you're playing top competition and losing, it can kind of go two ways. You can start matching their speed and become a better team, or it can get in your head that you're not as good as you thought you were. Mm-hmm. It looked like it was the former.
Yeah, and I think it's with the message that we send, like the 25 games don't really matter. I mean, the schedule is the way it is for a reason, is to get us at that pace where we're playing at a high speed at the end of the season when it matters. And, obviously we reward the kids with, believe it or not, some positivity after those games. I mean, obviously we want to win them, but, we know what we're looking for, and all it is competition and effort. And when they bring that, the W or the L doesn't really matter at the end of the day until 3 games left in the season.
Well, and tonight's game certainly circled by a lot of people around the state for a month or so, because Rockridge has been putting together a good year, and this is very likely for the number 1 seed right now.
I would agree with you. I think it's an exciting night. I think it's great for the Iron Range. It's 2 range teams back in this building at a pivotal time in the season that matters, and a game that matters. And it's been probably a while since there's been 2 Iron Range AA teams battling it out for a 1 seed.
Well, no question about that. And certainly Rockridge maybe has a few more single A teams still on their schedule. I know they're trying to upgrade their schedule year by year, but this is a team that's put up some good numbers.
Yeah, they got some great players on that team. I mean, Kaz Carlson is a great player. You got Grady Dembario, who I love him. The way he plays is he's dangerous, and I mean, they got guys that can make you hurt. And just watching a little bit of their games on their YouTube deal, they bring an effort and a compete, and it's going to be a fun game, and they're a good hockey team.
Do you think first-year coach Matt Niskanen brings something to that team as well? A little credibility, whatever you might say?
Yeah, I think he brings a lot to him. I think that the kids are playing really hard for him. They believe in him, and he's obviously done a great job of establishing the culture that he wants.
So we talk about keys to the game. Are they any different tonight than any other game?
No, they're really not. I mean, we want to execute our forecheck, be really good on faceoffs, got to get guys in front of the net, and we got to get our power play going. And it all starts with the drop of the puck, moving our feet.
So that new forecheck, which I watch and I see it produce more zone time, it's also something where the weak side has to be so aware, or you're giving up some odd man rushes.
Yeah, he's got to be aware, and he's got to get back to the middle right away. He can't get caught snoozing or watching, that's for sure. And then there's ways to break it, and that's one of the ways, is to come back out or throw it off the glass. And if you throw it off the glass with 2 flying guys and we're sitting there deep, not going to be good.
And I would guess against a team like Rockridge, or one of the top teams in like St. Thomas, where they have a lot more speed and a little more puck savvy, it makes it even tougher.
Yeah, I mean, they like to make plays off the rush, right? They're going to try to hit us with odd man rushes and make plays off of that. We're more of a try to get the puck in the zone and sustain zone time and kind of take our opportunity when it comes. And but we're going to have to be ready to go defensively, because they're a fast transitioning team, and we're going to have to be able to match that.
Not that there were ever any excuses with earlier games, but having Alex out playing Alex Salisbury hockey really settled the defense down.
Yeah, getting Al back is a huge thing. I mean, anytime you use a player like that, a contributor, a locker room guy, it definitely hurts. And I think that kids were energetic to get guys back. And in the same breath, I thought that Colton Stupar and Jackson Rabers have been doing an outstanding job, and we're going to continue to go with them as well.
Well, good luck tonight. Everyone's been looking forward to it. It should be a fun night.
Yes, it should. Thanks, Sheldon.
And that is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Grant Clafton, here on the Arrowhead Transit pregame show. Arrowhead Transit, here to get you there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And public transportation in the Arrowhead and beyond. They bringing you the pregame show here this evening as we get set for hockey action. It is the Star Tribune game of the week.
It is. Number 1 versus number 2 in the conference.
We've got streams and audio and video. We got everything coming out of Yanmar Arena tonight. It's great stuff. And you love to see all of these guys get attention for the work they've been doing for both teams. And shout out, we've got some sponsors over in the Rockridge area, and we'll highlight them as we get into the first period. Time for starting lineups, brought to you by Skoglund Electric. When you need electrical work done, contact Skoglund Electric, personal hometown service. Easy for you to say, right? Not me. Personable and hardworking, and a proud supporter of hardworking Thunderhawk sports. The Rockridge Wolverines in green, Rockridge across the front, and they will start in net. Number 29, Wyatt
Johansson.
Jonasson, actually.
Jonasson.
And 12-0-1, a 9.35 save percentage. Up front, number 14, Grady Dimberio, 23 goals, 23 assists. Also at forward, number 9, Colton Bialke, and number 21, John Westby. On defense will be Derek Dahl, senior, and Aiden Rabideau. And that's your starting lineup for the Rockridge Wolverines. The Thunderhawks will start Carter Casey in net. Defense will be Job Carpenter, Luka Roloff. And up front, Jamison Duell between Nathan Garski and Andrew Riola. And those are your starting lineups. Again, brought to you by Skoglund Electric for all your electrical contracting needs, residential, commercial, and industrial. It is Skoglund Electric, a proud supporter of Thunderhawk Athletics. We'll take a break. Actually, yeah, we will take a break, right? As we finish up the Arrowhead Transit pregame show, we'll take a break and come back with the drop of the puck from Yanmar Arena. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey and Rockridge Wolverine Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. Three and a half, please, Michelle.
All right.
Yeah, I turn our mics down and the crowd mic up for the national anthem. That way they don't hear us breathing. You can hear the national anthem.
Seconds.
Nailed it.
Nicely done.
I wanted 2 minutes more commercials, but I'll live with it. And welcome back to Yanmar Arena. Against Brainerd, against Duluth Marshall, there were a few empty seats. There are not empty seats here tonight.
No, there is a good crowd for this game. As we said, number one seed is going to be determined here tonight in this game between Rapids and Rock Ridge. It's going to be a battle.
Face off at center ice as the Thunderhawks, as they do, will be going from right to left and Rock Ridge from left to right as Dahl behind his own net. He's stopped on the forecheck. Out front, shot! Goal! Andrew Ryla punches in the rebound, and 12 seconds into the game, it is 1-0 Grand Rapids. Wow!
You couldn't have put that in a better spot for him.
Nathan Garski behind the net applies the forecheck, gains control, gets it out in front, and Ryla right in the crease, banging away at it, puts it under the pads of Jonassen, and it is 1-0 Grand Rapids.
Wow, boy, did they got off to a quick start, and that's what Clapton wants to see.
As the puck shot in by Garski, back to get it is Dahl. Dahl pinched off at the half wall. Another turnover as Duell fights for it to the half wall. He puts it behind the net. Going after it is Will Miskovich. Derek Dahl puts it out to center ice. Picked up there by Palachek. He'll go back to Roloff. Long shot right on, and boy, almost the rebound coming out to Roloff. You notice they got the PA system cleaned up a little bit here. You can actually understand it now.
A little bit. It was absolutely, I was trying to figure out who was on the assist, and I heard Garski loud and clear, so it's kind of nice to be able to pick that up.
And I would guess that's the only one as the puck swept down the ice. No icing called. Puck comes to the front of the net. Palachek can't get a hold of it. And now the puck comes out to center ice. Stop there. Thunderhawks come back in. A long shot goes wide of the net. Pinching in is Salisbury. Now with the puck is Walters. Easton Walters will wind out to center ice. Walters gains the red line and slaps it into the Grand Rapids zone. Casey fought with it a little bit behind the net, but able to control it. And the Thunderhawks with some room out to center. Here comes Clayton. Has Drennan going for the net. Puck goes just wide of the post. Back to the point. Slap shot doesn't get through, but back out in front. Oh, deflected high. Thunderhawks couldn't get a shot off. And the puck out to center ice. Thunderhawks dominating so far.
Man, was that close to going in again, just trickled in, but you were talking about the forecheck earlier, and boy, Rapids is being aggressive with this forecheck here right away.
Thunderhawks again pick it up on the forecheck, back to the point. Roll off, stick handles in, backhands it down the boards. Puck thrown across the slot, but no one was there. And now Ryla gets a stick on it, but it comes out to center ice. Carpenter picks it up there. Carpenter comes to Roloff. Roloff back to Carpenter as the Thunderhawks tip it out to center ice. Back to get it now is Forsberg for Rockridge. Puck goes off of Jacob Combe. It's 1-0 Grand Rapids, scoring 12 seconds into this hockey game.
Yeah, it was a nice goal by Andrew Ryla. Just comes around, able to squeak it in, give him the goal right away in the fast start.
Has the puck all the way down the ice. Again, no icing call. As it went down slowly enough, they just said no icing. Duell gets the puck to the far side to Ryla. Ryla notices no one is with him, so just shoots it on net, gets the offensive zone face-off. 1-0 Grand Rapids, 13:44 to go, first period.
We should probably give a shout-out to Special Broadcast because we got some Rock Ridge sponsors for the boys hockey game with us.
Absolutely.
Hibbing Chrysler Center, Rock Ridge Public Schools, Lundgren Ford, Arrowhead Transit, and Hannah Aldrich, Kellen Williams Select Realty. Thank you for being part of this broadcast to bring you some Rock Ridge hockey here tonight.
As the Thunderhawks get another turnover, backhand by Miskovich as he's taken down. He had Palachek possibly on the forehand, couldn't get him the puck. Now Rockridge again tries to move it up the wall. Puck comes to the point, not out, long shot on, and it's gloved by Jonassen, and he'll hold it for the face-off. 13-19 to go. Thunderhawks 8-0 shots on goal and a 1-0 lead. They have been all over the Wolverines so far.
Man, they've been dominating every aspect of this game from their zone down to neutral ice and keeping it in Rock Ridge's zone. They're having a little bit of trouble trying to clear it, but I'll tell you what, Rapids is coming out firing as much as they can, and they know they have to against this Wolverine team.
Out to center ice comes Jacobson. Jacobson puts it into the Grand Rapids zone, comes around to the near side. As the Wolverines throw it in front, that goes to the far side, comes to Dahl at the blue line. He just throws it into the corner. Back to the point, again kept in. That shot over the net from Rabideau. And right now, Rockridge finally getting a little forechecking pressure on. Comes back to Dahl, top of the slot. I don't think Casey had a good look at it. And the puck went over the net, now shot back into the Rockridge zone.
Couple good chances there by Rockridge to try and get a goal and even this game up, but Rapids was able to get some help in front of it. And Carter had a couple go up and over, and lucky he had his men there in front to help him out.
Now an icing call on Rockridge, brought to you by Itasca Economic Development Corporation. If you're looking for a place to take your idea to reality, learn more about the Forge today from Itasca Economic Development Corporation. YouTube stream this period brought to you by S&S Meats. In his own zone is Walters. Puck comes in front of the net, and Westby gets it into the zone. Played around behind the net. Fighting for it there is Dimberio with Roloff. Roloff gets the best of that first contact, and now the puck out to center ice. Stopped there by Forsberg. Forsberg moves it up to the far side. Roloff back out to center, ahead to Garski. Garski to Duell. Duell's shot is turned away, and now here comes Dimberio into the Grand Rapids zone, but the puck knocked away. Another puck shot in deep as the Thunderhawks, they were looking for the breakaway pass, didn't quite get it to Palachek.
Oh, he had Palachek break and just couldn't get that pass to him. It would have been a nice breakaway opportunity.
Puck at the blue line, at the Rockridge blue line, come back into the zone where Coombe goes far side. Now the puck shot down the ice. It'll be another icing on Rockridge. 11:21 to go, first period, as we have an Itasca Economic Development Corporation icing call.
Give a shout out to a couple of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks sponsors that we have with us tonight. Ray Sport Marine, Grand Rapids, Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital, Mr. Furnace, Grand Rapids State Bank, and Atchison Tire.
Puck to the point, kept in there by Stupar, thrown in behind the Rockridge net. So Thunderhawks came out absolutely storming, had the first 8 shots, had a goal 12 seconds in, and it feels like Rockridge maybe has weathered that initial storm a bit.
It looks like they're starting to be able to find a little bit of rhythm here, but Grand Rapids is still on the aggressive here, keeping it down in Rockridge's zone.
Puck at the half wall as there's 4 players digging for it. Comes out to Salisbury, who flips it on net. That's turned aside by Janassin. Now in his own zone, it's Bardovich. Bardovich throws it out to center. It is touched by Cal Scott, so no icing call as Casey throws it around to the near side. Thunderhawks fighting for possession. Clayton will come up with it and tap it ahead to Drennan. Drennan gets it in deep. Oh, he takes a big hit, and Drennan a little slow getting up. He is up.
Yeah, you can hear that hit across over here. It was a good hit there.
He absorbed one there to get the puck in deep. Clayton digs it out. He'll turn behind the net, trying to come out front. Nice defensive play there by Rabideau to keep him behind the net. Now with the puck is Jacobson. That doesn't work. Oh, they try to go back to Carpenter, but pull it past him and down the ice. Casey, he'll just set it on a tee there for Roloff, who's coming back. Roloff on the far side, gets it ahead to Drennan, now coming in around the net, comes back to Carpenter. Carpenter over to Roloff. One-time shot goes just wide. Garski now with it. Drennan finally getting off the ice on the line change. Thunderhawks fight for it on the forecheck, goes around the far side to Coombe. Coombe takes a big hit. Now a turnover, shot right on. Rebound goes just past the stick of Duell. He would have had an open net.
Oh, man, that was a nice opportunity there for Rapids.
As the puck comes out in front, Thunderhawks control that, and here comes Roloff leading the rush. Roloff, beautiful pass across to Duell, tries to toe drag in, now a backhand on. That is turned away by Jonassen, and coming the other way, long shot goes wide of the net from Matheson.
Wow, did Rapids have a nice rush and opportunity?
Oh, and a puck out in front and tipped in by Landon Matheson, and we're tied at 1. I did not even see how that puck ended up out in front of the net.
It came off a nice pass from the corner, and he was just able to one-time that.
So for all the domination Grand Rapids has had, out shooting Rockridge 11-3, we're all tied at 1. Taking the face-off now will be Westby. Matheson, his first goal of the season. Looked like he knew what to do with it in front of the net.
Oh, boy.
Palachek comes in hard. Tries to put it out front. Looking for it was Gunderson. That didn't connect. Gunderson applies the forecheck. Now Palachek as the puck comes to the half wall. Pinching in was Salisbury. Gets it in deep. Told me his shoulder felt fine after the game. Rockridge taps it out to center. Going in is Dimberio. Dimberio taken into the boards by Salisbury as teams fight for it. It'll come over to Rabers. Rabers is on his backhand, turns, taps it ahead, unable to get it out to center initially. Now they will. Rockridge coming the other way. Couple nice moves by Forsberg. Gets it into the Grand Rapids zone. Thunderhawks lose the puck for a moment. Now Rockridge has it in their own zone. Coming the other way is Walters. Walters shoots it in deep. Matheson out applying the forecheck. He's a goal scorer for Rockridge as we're all tied at 1.
Rockridge is really adjusting well without having Kaz Carlson out there with him.
Now the Thunderhawks try a centering pass looking for Bymark. That didn't connect. And the puck out to center ice. Roloff brings it in. Long shot goes well wide of the net. Goes to the far side to Bardovich. Bardovich can't get it outside the zone initially. Now he'll spin that and get it outside the zone. Roloff. Little tap over to Duell. Duell throws it behind the net. As Ryla applies the forecheck, puck comes out in front of the net. Ryla still fighting for it, gets it, and he's going to draw a penalty on Rockridge for hooking. That was just all hard work by Andrew Ryla.
That was just amazing. Able to get the poke check, get the puck back, and come back in with 3 guys on him and try and still have a chance to get the shot.
So we will have a Grooms Property Service power play. They specialize in lawn care, landscaping, lot clearing, and shoreline tree removal. An 83% penalty kill for Rockridge. Thunderhawks power play has been anemic recently. It's down to 17.7%, and they really need to get something going on the power play. Thunderhawks try a centering pass. Miskovich can't control it, and the puck shot down the ice. We're tied at 1. Roloff in a little bit of trouble. Now finds some space. Goes rink wide, and now Duell. Duell, nice tap ahead. Oh, the pass looking for Miskovich went off his stick. Thunderhawks maybe one too many passes there, although, boy, that last pass looked pretty too.
Oh, man, they had that opportunity. If Miskey could have got his stick on that puck, it would have probably been in the back of the net.
Thunderhawks applying the forecheck. They have it behind the net. Clayton puts it back to the point. Ryla comes to Roloff. Roloff, half wall to Dylan Clayton. Back to Roloff. Roloff over to Ryla. Ryla, top of the circle, comes backside. Shot. Right on, rebound, they score! How in the world did Jamison Duell finds room on the short side, but he gets the power play goal for Duell. That is his 10th of the season. Boy, I thought Jonasson had that covered at the short side, and Duell just would not be denied. Slipped it through ever so small a crack.
That's one of those you just don't stop. You just keep pucking away, and hopefully that puck will go in. And what an effort by Duell.
Power play goal for the Thunderhawks makes it 2-1. Stupar moves it ahead. Stupar will try again. This time just shoots it to the open corner. Garski will get another assist. Has the puck down into the Grand Rapids zone. Hits the linesman. Now it's at neutral ice. And back to get it is Dimberio.
Boy, did Rapids just make good on that power play, and that's what they've been needing to do all year long.
Puck into the Grand Rapids zone, no icing. As Stupar backhands it up the half wall. Still fought for deep in the corners. Salisbury tries to turn away from pressure. Stupar there as well. Salisbury gets it and taps it ahead. Out to center ice. Here comes Drennan. His pass goes all the way back to the point where Roloff picks it up, goes behind the net, tries to get it out front. That's taken away. And here's Dimberio. Dimberio tries a little drag, and he fell down really easily against Dylan Clayton. I think Rockridge fans wanted a penalty. I don't know. Now there's a big hit at center ice on Bymark by Derek Dahl. That's a good hit.
That was a nice hit. Stood him up, knocked him down.
Puck in the Rockridge zone. Thunderhawks leading 2-1. Now the puck out front. Duell scores! Top corner.
Duell gets his second one of the night.
3-1 Grand Rapids as Duell rifles it past the glove side of Jonasson. Shots on goal are 15-3. It's a 3-1 Grand Rapids lead. We'll see who gets the assist on that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It was fast pace in front of that net, but wow, did Duell bury it.
So the Thunderhawks now a 2-goal lead. And the last 4 minutes of this period, a little bit of a tipping point maybe for this hockey game. If Rockridge stems the tide, at least plays even or even gets a goal back, it's still a good hockey game. If Rapids score, oh, and here's a turnover. Coming in, poke check by Casey. Puck at the goal post, it now goes into the corner. Sounded like Garski and Ryla on the assist.
It sounded like it, so that's 3 assists for Garski here tonight.
Yes, it is. 2 goals for Duell, 1 for Ryla. As the puck to the blue line, not out, kept in by Matheson. Now it's out to center ice as the Thunderhawks get a little tangled up at the blue line. And that's kind of an odd whistle because I don't think the puck was over the blue line.
It
had gone over and it had come back out. And yeah, well, we get an offside call.
Right, either way, but yeah, I agree with you on that, Sheldon. But that last goal, man, what a Duell, like you said, upper corner. Nice assist from Garski and Ryla.
Face off, tapped back to the point. Rabers moves it up the wall. Thunderhawks fight for it. Clayton and Drennan there. Puck comes across. Salisbury mishandles the puck. Centering pass hits the side of the net. Now Drennan will try the far side, takes a hit, comes back to the point, not out, kept in by Scott. Cal Scott throws it on net, and Casey makes the save and holds on.
Boy, Rapids is really, you can tell Rapids is getting the offense here. They're up 16-3 in shots, and boy, they came to play some hockey tonight.
Face-off will be to the right of Casey. Thunderhawks win the draw. As Carpenter taps it ahead to Miskovich. Now carrying on is Gunderson, gets it to Miskovich. His shot right on. Turned aside by Janasset. Now going in on the forecheck. Palachek gets it to the far side. Now here's a partial breakaway for Bardovich. Bardovich comes in, save, rebound, they score. Casey made the initial save. And what was that?
Somebody's down. They're going to get somebody in a big 5-minute major.
Grand Rapids player was absolutely cheap-shotted after that goal. And going to the penalty box will be Aiden Rabideau. You know, you just scored to go up 3-2, and you take I don't know, I usually try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but that's a stupid penalty. Dirty penalty to take right when you've cut this lead to 1.
Yeah, 5-minute major there. They took, who was that? Number 6 for Rapids went down.
Yeah, he did get up and skate off.
Yeah, Joe Carpenter went down, but he got up. But wow, that was
and there's no way to sugarcoat that penalty.
No, that was just dumb.
After the whistle.
Yep.
And Rand Carpenter from behind gets the 5. I don't know if they're discussing whether he's getting the game besides or not.
It might be.
But, you know, another goal for you. You won't take the goal off the board.
Nope.
Because that happened well after the goal was in.
And it was a nice.
And maybe that's what Grant Clafton is talking about, saying that penalty occurred before the shot went in. I don't think it did.
Yeah, it was hard to tell because everything happened here in fast-paced time. But either way, you got to admit that was a very nice pick there by Rock Ridge, and he had the nice move. Just I don't know if the penalty did happen before or after.
But both teams now in front. Gathered around their own benches while the referee talks to the score table.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Rock Ridge already out with one player.
And Rabideau was that was number 7 Rabideau who went to the box, right? That's who the penalty is on.
Either 7 or 17. I couldn't. No, it was 7, so it was Rabideau.
As a referee comes over, and he will give the explanation of exactly what he's calling. That is Bobby Zolke down there. Certainly the 5-minute major is deserved, and it's a 3-2 hockey game. Grand Rapids has dominated this game, but given up a couple quality chances.
So we'll have to see.
It is a 3-2 game. The goal is good.
Rapids has a chance, though, to get one back on the power play here.
Or more.
Or more, exactly.
As Duell tries to drag it in, it's poked into the corner. Now Miskovich in the corner, gets it back to the point to Ryla. Sweeps the 2, roll off. Finds Garski in the middle. Now out front, Garski can't get the shot on net. Miskovich taken down in the corner. Back to the half wall, now to Ryla at the point. Ryla to roll off. His shot right on, and Janassin makes the save with Miskovich looking for the rebound. 1:46 left in the period, 4:25 in the major penalty to Rabideau. Wait to see till our live scoreboard updates here on the internet. Marv will catch up at some point. There's a lot going on.
In a short amount of time, I was just thinking that. So,
as the puck, Duell tried to go to Garski, but it's tipped out to center ice. Now back into the Rock Ridge zone. Played to Roloff, goes off his stick. Roloff fights for it at the half wall. Rockridge will find it and shoot it down the ice. That's Easton Walters, and Casey leaves it there. It was Scott from Bardavich on the goal. As Thunderhawks go for the drop pass, and Ryla wasn't in the zone yet, so they have to clear and come back in. Final minute of the period. Roloff tries to go down low. Walters intercepts, shoots it down the ice, and Casey picks it up. He'll leave it for Roloff again with 41 seconds left in the Grand Rapids power play. Puck into the Rockridge zone as they try to shoot it out. Thunderhawks have their second unit out now with 30 seconds left, and it's shot down the ice again. Salisbury gets away from pressure, gets it to Dylan Clayton. Clayton taps it ahead for Palachek. Palachek gains the line. Now here's Salisbury. Salisbury's shot. That's blocked into the corner. 9 seconds left in the period. Back to Salisbury again. Salisbury's shot hits traffic in front, goes into the corner. 2 seconds. Shot, and that's blocked and up into the crowd. And we come to the end of a very eventful first period. 3-2 Grand Rapids. You're listening to Thunderhawk and Rockridge Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. All right, 3 minutes, please. Wild one. I don't know. Did you see it? I just the end of it. We ran it after the into the board. No, he was behind him. Wasn't quite in the board, but from behind.
Cal Scott.
Joe says update the scoreboard, please.
Our guy does it live, so it comes on instant, so it's the best way.
Doing so good. Yeah, I don't know if you can go, if you go on the Hockey Hub Minnesota, he has a live scoreboard going that'll.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
Holy
Oh
cow.
man.
Yeah, everything except a full-fledged fight, and I won't put it past that happening yet. at Yanmar Arena. We've got the little kids. You know, we had, on Tuesday, we had the littlest of the kids, the termites out there. These are, I don't know, maybe Mighty Mites or even a little bigger. I don't know. The little bigger kids today.
I think so, yeah. It looks like they got goalies with them tonight.
Yeah. We had no goalies last. At least some of them have goalies.
Yeah.
Not every team has a goalie. But they're having a lot of fun. We got three games going here as the youngsters entertain, and boy, they've got a ways to go to entertain us like the period went. Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen a period with that much stuff going on.
That, the way it started, Clapton has said that he likes to see his guys want to get out to a fast early start. They did that right away, being able to get that first goal by Andrew Ryla. But Rock Ridge turned around and answered right away, too, on that one. But a lot going on. I don't know how Duell's second goal went in. Comes a wraparound. Barely see daylight between the skate and the pole there. And then just before, Rock Ridge, Aiden Ribadou gets a 5-minute major for a blow to the head.
Yeah, exactly. And that was right after Rock Ridge on a nice play. Cal Scott getting the goal to cut it to 3-2. That was on a rebound goal. It was a close-in shot by Bardovich, and it came out to Scott, who had an open net and put it home. So 2 goals on 7 shots for Rock Ridge, and they were both quality goals, certainly. But Carter wants to save a few more than that.
Yeah, absolutely. That last goal by Cal Scott was nice. He was able to pick the pocket of the Rapids player and get down on a breakaway, and he was able to get it. First stop was golden, but Carter just couldn't stop the second one.
And for Grand Rapids, outshooting Rock Ridge 18-7, but only up by a goal. Now they do have 2 minutes 39 seconds of that major penalty to go as the second period starts. They have 1 power play goal tonight. They're 1 for 1 on the power play. They would love to be at least 2 for 2, if not. So if you score 2 goals in the next 2:39, are you then 3 for 2 on the power play?
I would hope. I don't know how you make that stat. That's a good one.
Grand Rapids will have 2 minutes and 39 seconds of power play to start the second, no matter how many goals they can score there. As they lead 3-2, it's a hockey game as Grand Rapids and Rock Ridge going at it here at Yanmar Arena. Right now, the kiddos going at it here at Yanmar. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll run down all the stats we can find, which may be quite a few here. From the first period, you're listening to Thunderhawk and Rock Ridge Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. Another 3 minutes, Rochelle. It was never 2-2.
No.
It was 3-1, then 3-2.
Yeah.
It was never 2-2 in the game. So I don't believe them about anything anymore.
Do you ever watch those videos, Sheldon, of the little kids mic'd up? They're funny.
I believe that. And back once again at Yanmar Arena. It is 3-2 Grand Rapids after a period. You got a lot of scoring to run down there.
Yeah, sure do. And it all started with Andrew Ryla with just 12 seconds into the game. He gets an even strength goal with the assist from Nathan Garski. But at the 12 minute mark, still in the first period, Rockridge comes back. Landon Matheson, even strength goal, gets the assist from Colton Bielke. Then the 11:27 mark, Grand Rapids, Jamison Duell comes in on a power play goal. The assist from Luka Roloff and Nathan Garski. And that makes it 2-1 Rapids. And then Rapids again, Duell with his second goal of the night and even strength again. Garski on the assist along with Ryla, making it 3-1. And then at the 14:39 mark, just before the end of the first period, Cal Scott gets an even strength as he had a nice little pickpocket for a little bit of a fast break. He gets the goal, but Jackson Bartovich gets the assist, and that makes it 3-2 here. And going into the second period, Rapids is going to be coming in on the power play because just before that, after that last goal by Rockridge, Aiden Rividu decides that, not sure what convinced him to do it, but he hit a blow to Job Carpenter, a blow to a head, and gives him a 5-minute major.
And the other penalty was hooking call, I believe, on Derek Dahl.
Yep.
And Grand Rapids scored on that power play. And it was that second Rockridge goal, Bartovich getting that turnover at the blue line and getting the breakaway. Casey makes the save, but no one picked up the trailer coming in.
Yeah,
everyone tried to catch Bartovich. No one picked up Scott.
No, nobody saw him coming, and nobody tried to chase it. And Bartovich was just able to get out there, but yeah, the rebound came off of Carter, and there was Scott just to put it back in.
Shot attempts in the period, Grand Rapids 23, Rockridge 10. Blocks 0 for Grand Rapids, 3 for Rockridge. Hits 6 for Rapids, 10 for Rockridge. Face-off wins 8 for Grand Rapids, 7 for Rockridge, so 53 to 47%. And scoring chances 5-2 in favor of Grand Rapids for grade A scoring chances. And the thing is, both of those scoring chances buried for Rockridge. Actually, I'm going to take a little issue with Marv. I'm going to give Rockridge 3 scoring chances.
Yeah.
The 2 they scored and the breakaway that Carter stopped.
Yeah, that's a legitimate statement there. But, the 2 goals that Rockridge did get, that first one by Matheson, he was just in the right spot. And
it was a turnover and bang, bang.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful shot. Colton set him up nice, and he was able to hit it. But Duell coming out with 2 goals already, but Garski's having a great game, 3 assists on the night. And, showing that he just doesn't score goals. He helps other people get out there. And give it to Ryla 12 seconds into the game, and he stuffs one in the net.
Yes, and the first 2 Grand Rapids goals scored from close in. The Ryla goal, he's banging away at the puck and just squeezes it under the pads of Janassin. And then the third goal, we've talked about it, right at the goal post, and we had a perfect view of it. We're on that side of the ice, and it looked for all the world that Janassin had that covered on the short side, and instead Duell just banged away at it, and somehow the puck materialized in the net. I don't know how it got there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Rockridge was doing a great job. There's a lot of traffic out in front of the goalie, and he just did a fantastic job keeping it out. But as you said, Duell just kept slapping away at that puck. And I couldn't see how it went in from up here, but yet either way, it ended up in the back of the net, making it 3-1. But then again, here comes Cal Scott on the trailer to put the puck in the back of the net for Rockridge to make it 3-2, and we got ourselves a hockey game.
That's one of those where I see so often that the referee will blow. The referee was on the far side, blocked out from seeing the puck by the goaltender.
Right.
And oftentimes they lose sight of the puck and will blow that whistle when the puck isn't frozen when they're on the backside of that play. And to the credit of the referee, he let that play go on, and Duell made the most of it and got the goal.
Yeah, and it's just, you got to give it Rock Ridge. At first, the shock of that first goal kind of got them, but they've settled into a game now. But Grand Rapids is still being very, very aggressive on the forecheck. Their neutral ice and neutral zone defense is amazing right now, keeping the puck out of their end of the zone as much as they can. Rock Ridge has had, I'll say, 3 good scoring chances. Not a lot of time down on Rapids' end of the ice.
No sustained pressure. And I will tell you that as someone who's played very low-level hockey as a goaltender, hardest game to be a goaltender in is one of those where you don't get any action, but of the shots you do get, 3/4 of them, most of them are great chances.
Yeah.
That's so hard to be a goaltender in those games.
Yeah, it is. You're sitting there waiting, and then all of a sudden you have to get into form, and you got to stay on your game. You got to stay sharp through the whole game, whether you got the action on your end or not. Make sure you know where the puck is at all times. And both goalies are doing a fantastic job of that when the puck isn't down on their end. They are staying very, very concentrated on where they need to be and what's happening.
3-2 Grand Rapids after a period. We'll take one more break, and we'll be back with second period action coming up from Yanmar Arena. It's Rock Ridge and Grand Rapids hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. Another 3 minutes, please. Back at Yanmar Arena, we have a new sheet of ice. Cheerleaders are out. We're awaiting referees and players. This may be one of those games where it's important to get the referees out before the players.
It might be. We're going to see if this second period's anything like the first period. It's going to be some great hockey continuing here. Grand Rapids gets to start on the power play, too, see if they can take advantage of this, score as many as they can.
2:39 left in the Rabideau Major for a blow to the head. And, it has not been a continually chippy game, though.
No, it really hasn't.
There was the one, and we talked about it, the cheap shot by Rabideau. That was a bad play. I'm sure he's been talked to by the coaching staff already between periods. But that was an undisciplined, dirty play. But other than that, it's been a hard-fought game, a hard-hitting game, an intense game, but not a dirty, chippy game.
No, not at all. And the hits that we have been seeing, they've been clean, except for that one by Rabideau. But both teams coming in, great forecheck on the boards, mid-ice. So it was good to see, though, that Carpenter did get up after that hit. He was able to skate off the ice, and looks like he's going to be back out there, and he's skating just fine.
Yeah, I see him out there right now. And basically, it wasn't into the boards. It was at, it was out in the, not in the middle of the ice, but he wasn't checked into the boards, but you just worry about head contact and concussion protocol and all that. But he is out on the bench and ready to go, as we are just about set for hockey action in the second period. 3-2 Grand Rapids as they started the scoring 12 seconds into this game. Hermantown late in the first, leading Cloquet Esco Carlton 1-0.
That's another game you got to keep a close eye on there in single A. That's going to be a great matchup.
And some other good games in the state of Minnesota. Minnetonka leading White Bear Lake 1-0, and that would be at least maybe a minor surprise.
A little bit, maybe, but White Bear Lake's been playing some good hockey this year.
And here we go with second period action. Having to cover back is Miskovich. He dumps it over to Roloff as Roloff comes into the zone, puts on the brakes, takes a shot that hits Derek Dahl's stick and doesn't get through. Roloff again, shot goes high and wide. As the puck shot down the ice, Thunderhawks have to regroup. Roloff comes back behind his own net. Roloff turns, gains his own blue line, now the red line, gets it to Garski, drops it to Duell, shot. I think getting a stick on it was Jonasson.
That was a nice shot there, nice tap, nice setup too.
Now here's Ryla. Ryla, his shot goes into the corner, tapped back to Garski. Now Ryla over to Roloff. Roloff back to Duell. Goes off Duell's stick and shot down the ice. 1:43 left in the Grand Rapids power play, and they get the second unit on. Roloff turns away from pressure. And now Roloff is going to take a penalty. For holding, as his pocket was almost picked by Flatley, and he was at the end of a shift, maybe a little bit tired legs as well, and just putting down. So we'll go to a 4-on-4 for a minute 31 and then a 29-second Rockridge power play. So the Thunderhawks failed to score on that major penalty, and you got to call that a win for Rockridge.
Now you got some see if Rockridge can get something going here.
Face-off comes to the left of Casey.
Oh, too many guys on the ice.
You got to go 4-on-4 here, boys.
Different game here now, 4-on-4.
Gunderson at the wall, can't move it. Salisbury goes to Stupar. Stupar gains the line, kind of gets tangled up with Palachek as the puck behind the Rockridge net. Flying in on the forecheck is Gunderson. Gunderson gets it back to Stupar, keeps it in on the backhand. Now Gunderson looking for room. Gets it over. Get a goal by Salisbury on the one-timer. 4-on-4.
What a shot. What a pass. You got to give credit to that pass.
Caleb Gunderson being creative. I think Stupar will probably get a
Stupar will get the assist on that one.
Get another assist. I think Stupar and Gunderson both get assists. And Salisbury blows one past Janassin from the point. It's 4-2 Grand Rapids. What a big goal. Salisbury gets it to Ryla, back to Salisbury. Shoulder looked pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
Shot from Ryla goes high and wide. And now in front, shot right on, and Janassin squeezes the pads and holds for a face-off.
So yeah, you got to give Cold Stupar, that pass was perfect right on, and Gunderson didn't waste the opportunity. Got a lot of good lumber on it, and it just went in the back of the net. So just like the first period, Rapids coming out.
So Garski gets kicked out of the face-off circle. Now through center ice. Here comes Forsberg. Forsberg's a big hockey player.
He is a big guy out there.
Stupar moves it to Salisbury. Salisbury now gets it back to Stupar, chases it into the corner. 17 seconds left in the Robidoux Major. Has the puck shot back into the Grand Rapids zone. Salisbury behind the net. Works through a check, works through a stick, gets the puck back again, moves it to Ryla, Ryla to Garski, and now Rockridge at full strength. As the puck played back, Casey partially fans on the clearing as now the Thunderhawks will get it out to center. Garski, his pass deflects and back the other way. Here comes up Bardovich. Bardovich shot right on, and Casey makes the save and holds on. Salisbury from Stupar and Palachek, it says.
Really? Salisbury's going to get the goal.
No, I knew Salisbury had the goal.
Oh, it was Salisbury.
Yep, Salisbury had the goal. But I thought the other assist going to Gunderson.
Almost a dangerous situation as Rabidoux is coming out of the out of the box. Casey comes out, tries to clear it. Just
puck off the boards. Gunderson giving chase, but this will go all the way down. Well, of course, no icing because of the power play. Now that power play is over as back on the ice is Roloff. Thunderhawks lead 4-2. Puck to the point. Kept in momentarily, kept in a second time by Carpenter on the far side. Now the puck out to center ice. Here comes Dimberio. Grady Dimberio drop pass. Long shot goes wide. Dimberio couldn't get the tip. Thunderhawks misplay the clearing attempt. Scott turns, gets it right out front. Shot in the goal. Thunderhawks defensive breakdown, and John Westby knocks it home, and it's 4-3.
yeah, that was a great opportunity there. Just the Rapids could not get the puck out of the zone. Dimberio did a great job getting everything set up for that goal to happen.
And Grand Rapids, they weren't really under pressure as they came out of the zone, just misplayed it.
Yeah, they didn't just didn't play the puck very well, and it cost them a goal right there.
Palachek chases it into the zone. Puck out front, goes into the corner. Miskovich takes a hit. As players joust for it along the half wall, Thunderhawks get it back to Gunderson. Gunderson, far side roll-off. His shot in front. And another shot. I don't know if that one got through. Palachek back to Stupar at the point. Goes far side to Roloff. Shot deflected just wide of the open net. Thunderhawks doing everything but scoring here, looking, and another shot that's finally gloved by Jonasson as he said, let's put an end to this foolishness. Thunderhawks coming close.
And a lot of bodies in front of Jonasson right there, and they had a couple opportunities, Rapids did, to put another one in the net, and they just couldn't get it in.
12:36 to go. Second period, 4-3 Grand Rapids. How many goals is it going to take to win this game, Dano?
All of them.
Wow.
Man, there's just some, we knew it was going to be a good game.
Puck slapped into the zone, but it'll be an offside as the faceoff will come back outside the Grand Rapids blue line. Shots are 22-9 in favor of Grand Rapids. 4-3. Grand Rapids with the lead.
Yeah, Rapids has been trying to have a 2-goal lead, but Rockridge is able to find a way to come back and make it just one.
Shot goes wide of the net as Rockridge trying to apply the forecheck. Spin around and put into the zone by Norberg. Puck comes to the far side. Roloff will get it out to center. Taps it ahead and a little too far for Bymark. And we'll have...
There's going to be a penalty too. Maybe, no.
An icing call. Brought to you by Itasca Economic Development Corporation. If you're looking to start, buy, or sell your business, call Itasca Economic Development Corporation. Face off to the right of Carter Casey.
Shout out to a couple more of our sponsors here. Northern Star Co-op, Benders, S&S Meat, M&H Convenience, Super One Foods, and L&M Fleet Supply. Thank you to those sponsors bringing you some Grand Rapids Thunderhawk hockey here tonight. Ooh.
Big hit by Garski along the boards. Now here comes Ryla. Ryla gets the puck deep into the zone. Puck comes back out to center. Down the ice, no icing as Garski has to go back for it. Better put your head on a swivel because after that hit, they're going to want it back. Now Garski at his own blue line. He'll tap it back to Salisbury. Comes to Rabers. Rabers back to Salisbury behind his own net. Moves it up the boards. Trying to tip it out of the Thunderhawks, and they will. Garski gains the blue line. And they say offside, just barely. Got just ahead of the puck.
Rockridge is showing a little bit more aggression here in this second period, especially when they can get it down in Rapids' end of the ice. They're just...
they're throwing a little more at the forecheck. I have to agree with you there.
Yeah, they are just making it a little difficult for them.
On the far side, nice job by Carpenter to break up that rush. Puck back deep in the Rockridge zone. Comes up the side to Bialke. Bialke loses it. And a shot right on. Rebound back to Palachuk. His shot also right on. And both saves made by Jonasson.
A couple more opportunities there by Rapids. And they had the look, especially Palachuk wide open and just right into the chest of Jonasson.
Puck comes out to center ice. Trying to come in. Puck poked away by Casey. Tapped out to center ice. Now here comes Roloff. Roloff into the Rockridge zone. Tries to center it. That hits a skate, goes into the corner. As Miskovich stops it at neutral ice, shoots it back in. Thunderhawks making some changes. Pass ahead as Carpenter breaks that up. Drennan gets it to Roloff. Roloff, far side. Miskovich. Miskovich shoots it in deep, finishes up the line change. Thunderhawks get their third line out. As Rockridge offside. And the faceoff will come outside the Grand Rapids zone.
Not sure what Carpenter was saying to the ref over here as he was coming off, looking for maybe a penalty or watch something going on with Rockridge, but he was kind of gives a sign like, "Did you see that?"
I'm trying to think. Have we seen Rabideau on the ice since his penalty? I'm going to watch for that. I don't know that I have.
I don't know if I've seen him out there or not.
That would be a statement to sit him for a period.
I would think so.
Puck thrown into the Rapid zone, deep into the corner. Salisbury taps it ahead for Bymark. Bymark gets it outside the zone by just an inch, or maybe a quarter of an inch. That was close.
That was close.
Face-off will be outside the Grand Rapids blue line. 4-3 Grand Rapids, 9:32 to go, second period, in what's been a bizarre hockey game.
Wow, yeah.
Goals have been fast and furious.
Yeah.
Four checks on both teams have been tenacious at times. There's been turnovers and
Close calls.
close calls. Yeah. Wow.
You got everything in this game here tonight.
Roloff taps it to Carpenter up the boards. Oh, just ahead of Ryla. And the puck goes all the way down for another Itasca Economic Development Corporation icing call. With 9:09 to go, face-off will come back to the left of Carter Casey.
Yeah, I can see Rabideau down on the bench, and he doesn't look like he's going to be coming in on a line change or a shift here anytime soon, but we'll just have to see what happens.
Grand Rapids, Ryla gets it out to center, finds Duell. Duell gets it into the zone. Garski plays it back to Carpenter. Shot goes wide of the net. That one will rebound past Roloff, who taps it the other way. And the puck deep into the zone. Deep into the Rockridge zone as it comes to Bardovich on the near side. Bardovich fights for it. Roloff pinching in. Roloff goes after it. He finds it and goes for the top corner. Shoots it just high and wide. Now here's a Palachek. His shot turned away by Janassin. Dangerous pass, but it connects to the far side. Palachek tries to come out in front, can't do it. Puck back to the boards. Rabers can't find it. Now here's a breakaway. Oh, and what a play by Palachek.
Wow.
If we would do a defensive play of the game, that would be it. Palachek got on his horse and broke up that breakaway, caught him from behind, played the puck, never got a penalty.
No, nicely done by Palachek.
Now Palachek kicks it ahead. Oh, and it's offside, Grand Rapids. Thunderhawks clear the zone as the puck comes back to their blue line. Salisbury misses the puck coming in. Shot goes wide of the net. Thunderhawks get it out to center. Miskovich tries to cut in front, had Gunderson going with him, didn't quite get him the puck. Racehorse firehouse hockey now. Back and forth we go. Coming in is Bialki. Bialki in front, doesn't get it. Now Miskovich. Miskovich has Gunderson fighting to get into the rush. Miskovich shot turned aside. Now the puck to Salisbury. That doesn't quite get through.
I think
Forsberg now gets it to his D partner, and the puck out to center. Stopped there by Bymark. Bymark gains the line, shoots it in deep. Going after it on the forecheck is Clayton. Dylan Clayton, he's out there with Ari Lampa now. Stupar and Salisbury on defense. As Rockridge takes it away, comes out to center. Nice job by Bymark at the blue line, stopping that rush.
able to get a stick on that puck and stop that rush. Yeah, absolutely.
Now Stupar, long shot right on, and the save made and held by Janassin.
Well, it started fast, Sheldon. This period did, and both teams got a goal, and both goalies now since have been doing their job, and same with both in neutral zone. Both teams are just kind of playing each other and seeing how this is going to play out.
And boy, we've been going end to end recently. Puck to the point. Not out. Grand Rapids keeps it in. Comes to the near side to Rabers. Rabers right on. And that shot turned aside and into the netting behind Janassin. 6:14 to go. in period 2, and a 4-3 lead for Grand Rapids. This game has been everything that people anticipated. Thunderhawks win the draw. Long shot right on. Janassin makes another save, and he'll hold it for a face-off.
Give another shout out to a few of our sponsors: Itasca Reliable, CarQuest, Northern Portables, Paul Bunyan Communications, Woodland Bank, Cushel Chandler Insurance Agency, and Nooches in the corner.
Salisbury's shot. Don't know if that one got through. Rabers pinches in on the near side. Thunderhawks keep it in. Here's Salisbury looking for Duell. Duell's shot. Jonasson didn't know where it was. It was at the side of the net. Thunderhawks back to Salisbury. One-time shot, I think, turned away with a blocker.
Boy, Rapids is coming hard.
Ryla fights for it, can't control it. Now on the near side, here's Dahl. Derek Dahl will get it to his D partner, and Rockridge out to center ice. That's stopped. Here comes Garski, and the drop pass to Palachek. His shot gloved by Janassin, and the Thunderhawks still buzzing. 5:29 to go, second period. A one-goal Grand Rapids lead at 4-3.
Rapids has got the shots on goal, 28-9 here, and they had a couple good opportunities right there.
Face-off fought for, won by Rockridge, and here comes Matheson to center. Matheson moves it to Bardovich. His shot turned aside with the stick of Casey. Now the puck to the point. That's thrown on Casey and turned aside. Another quick shot comes in front. Carpenter stops that. Gives it to Palachek. Palachek takes a hit, moves it in deep. Back to get it is Bardovich. Bardovich goes to the far side. Still fighting for it as Matheson tips it ahead. Scott can't get it out. Now Westby. He goes long rink wide, and Casey comes out to play it. Gunderson said, okay, we're not going to fight over it, and let Casey clear it. Now the Thunderhawks out to center, into the zone. An angle shot right on, and Janassin makes the save and holds for the face-off.
Man, you're tied. Back and forth we go, one end to the other. These guys, they're gonna feel like they ran a marathon tomorrow.
Face-off will be to the right of Wyatt Janassin. Face-off one back to the point. Shot right on Janassin, the save. Clayton finds the rebound in the corner. Bymark there as well. Trying to come out front. Big scramble at the side of the net. Puck still loose. It comes to the near side. And Stupar pinches in, gets the shot on net.
Big battle at the blue line right there.
Now a nice drag move, shot, nice save, rebound, another nice save. That's a save of the game.
I'm gonna say exactly.
Right there for Casey. Rabideau now out on the ice. I think this might be his first shift of the period.
I think you're right. But what a chance there by Rockridge, but better saved by
and the whistle.
Casey.
No, yes, the whistle does go. I can't hear the whistle here. I knew it was offside, and I don't think anyone here heard the whistle. Faceoff will be outside the Rockridge blue line. 3:44 to go in the period. A 4-3 Grand Rapids lead. Wow.
A little bit of everything here, Sheldon.
Puck backhanded behind the net. Walters moves it out to center ice. Salisbury takes a hit, moves it ahead. Now here's a 2-on-1 possibly. Shot, that's blocked. Blocked by Rabers. Now here's Ryla gets it ahead. Garski chases it into the zone. Getting there first was Walters as the puck goes all the way down to it. Not sure what the whistle was.
Jonasson, he covered the puck.
Okay, got it. That was easy.
Yeah, he wasn't going to have any more of that in front of the net. So
okay, as the faceoff will come to Janasson's right. 3:13 to go in the period. 4-3 Grand Rapids. Had 2-goal leads of 3-1 and 4-2, but right now it's down to a single counter. This time Rockridge wins the draw. To the point, kept in by Salisbury. Puck in front for a moment. Now here's Rockridge on the attack. Shot. Casey gets a piece of it, and it goes into the netting. Just earlier, 2 great saves by Casey, and I think the one on the rebound with the pad was the better of the two. But the M&H saves of the game, brought to you by M&H Convenience Store. When you're on the run looking for a quick and healthy snack or drink, M&H Convenience Store is the place to stop, and you can save 10 cents a gallon when you pay inside.
Yeah. I'll agree, those stops are nice, but the second one was probably the better off the rebound.
As Roloff launches it into the zone. Thunderhawks fight for it. Miskovich takes a hit. Gunderson digs it out, gets it back to Roloff, who has it go off his stick and out to center ice. Carpenter, he'll throw it off the boards, and it's backhanded into the Rockridge zone where Coombe is back to get it. Puck slides out to center, down the ice, not far enough for icing. Roll off to Stupar up the boards. Garski gets it outside the zone, but Thunderhawks can't do anything with it. Puck in the zone, picked up by Ryla. Ryla gets it to Garski, has the puck poked off his stick. Ryla to Stupar now. Stupar will come back in. Stupar goes in wide, tries to center it. That doesn't connect. Stupar takes a look again, gets it to Duell. Shoots it in front of the net, but it's intercepted by Coombe, who comes out to center ice. Coombe leads the rush, takes a shot. That's blocked by the Thunderhawks defense. And Duell picks it up. Goes to Garski, who has a little bit of room. Garski taps the puck ahead. Duell couldn't quite get to it in time.
Nice job by Rockridge to stop Garski from having a chance on a breakaway there.
Palachek taps the puck ahead, goes after it, has the puck thrown back into the Grand Rapids zone, and it'll be an IEDC icing call. 1:15 to go, second period, and a 4-3 Grand Rapids lead.
Yeah, Rockridge is playing the neutral zone pretty well, being able to get the poke checks and a little bit of a rush, but Rapids getting back down on defense. That one we saw earlier by Palachek chasing down Rockridge to stop his chance.
Whoa.
That was just amazing defense, amazing way to get up on your horse and go.
Yeah, he found another gear going down the ice. I did not think he had the wheels to get there. Rockridge through center ice, a little bit of room, shot, goes wide of the net. That was Derek Dahl coming in on the rush. Thunderhawks get it out to center, final minute of the period. Dimberio in his own zone. He'll tap it to Walters, who loses an edge. Puck comes to the point. Roloff shot doesn't get through. Rockridge out to center. Here's some room for Dimberio on the backhand that hit the post. Another shot that's turned aside by Casey.
What a shot by Dimberio. Backhand almost goes in, but
now a long shot turned aside by Casey. 28 seconds left. Rockridge looking for an equalizer here as they trail by 1, 4-3. Puck backhanded into the Grand Rapids zone. Thunderhawks trying to make changes as the puck comes out to center, back into the zone. Gunderson makes one man miss, gets into the zone. He's on the end of a shift, finds some room, shot, saved by Jonasson. 2 seconds left, and that will do it for period number 2. Not as many goals, but boy, it's been a fun one. Grand Rapids, we're right where we were when we ended period 1. It is a 1-goal Grand Rapids lead right now at 4-3, and you're listening to Rockridge Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
clear.
3 minutes, please. As they clean up all the pucks from Chuck-a-Puck, we got some of the young hockey players out, some on skates, some on shoes, helping to clean up all the pucks. The cheerleaders with the squeegees. It looks very similar to an anthill out there.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Getting the job done. Grand Rapids outshooting Rockridge 32-16 after 2 periods, leading by just 1 at 4-3. By the way, Rapid Roof Truss brought you the second period of that game on YouTube, and Deerwood Bank bringing you the third period. I'm out of breath, Dano. I don't know. It's been one of those games. Even though scoring certainly let up a little bit in that period, goals at 137 and 344. No goals after the 344 mark, but it wasn't for lack of chances and fast hockey.
No, not at all. Both ends. We saw Carter Casey just make 2 amazing saves on him right in front of the net, and then on the other end, Jonasson was able to find a way to stop the puck a few times down there because Rapids was right in front of him, and there was a couple times he had a couple open areas and Rapids just wasn't able to capitalize because Rockridge defense was able to get the puck out of there.
So Grand Rapids with that 4-3 lead. They've had 2-goal leads twice, but now it's a 1-goal lead going into the third period. By the way, the Wild leading the Montreal Canadiens by a score of 3-0 in the third. Cloquet and Hermantown tied at 1. Last I heard, was like end of 1, and they should be closer to end of 2 now.
Yeah.
So we'll see if there's an update forthcoming from that game, but it was tied at 1 with Gentilini evening that up after Hermantown had scored. Here it's 4-3 Grand Rapids. As we get the Zambonis out, we'll take a break and come back to run down all the stats from period 2. You're listening to Thunderhawk and Rockridge Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
clear.
I want 3 minutes here, and then can you count up and tell me how many commercials or how many minutes of commercials we'll have still to go after this break? We're good. Beautiful. Thank you. So we'll end up doing the stats at another 2-minute break yet. This period break. And back at Yanmar Arena, we're between periods 2 and 3, and the Thunderhawks leading 4-3. Run down what you have for scoring here in the period.
Scoring in the second period at the 1:37 mark. Grand Rapids came out, and Salisbury was able to get a goal to go up 4-2. Colton Stupar and Luke Palachuk with the assist on that. But at the 3:44 mark, just about 2 minutes later, John Westby for Rock Ridge comes down and gets a goal. Cal Scott with the assist there, and that's where we are, 4-3 Grand Rapids. And I'll tell you, everybody is getting in on the action in this game, Sheldon.
Oh, man. Absolutely true. Shots on goal that period go to, let's see if yeah, they don't have that updated right on the online. What was it after one period? Do you remember?
After one, I think it was like 19-7.
Okay.
Oh, that.
Okay, so we're looking at about another 13-7 again this period, as the Thunderhawks now lead in shots on goal 32-16. And I think Marv's a little behind on all of his
oh, his stats here. He's got a lot going on.
He does have a lot going on.
He's a busy stat man tonight, and he's just trying to keep up with everything happening. But
so I don't have his extra countdown of extra stats here yet. I'll probably still get those before the period. Before the third period starts, as we have a new sheet of ice out there. But I can tell you, Grand Rapids leads 4-3. And you see, here I got it. Shot attempts 24-12, very similar. Blocks 0 for Rapids, 5 for Rock Ridge. Hits 5 for Rapids, 6 for Rock Ridge. And face-off wins, 12 wins, 10 losses, 55%. and scoring chances 4 apiece. So it's only, other than the scoring chances, that first period looks almost identical to the first period. Only one penalty in the period. That was a Luka Roloff holding that had negated the last minute and a half of the Aiden Robidoux
5 minute
yeah. major. By the way, just kind of looking, he took that major at the 14:39 mark. I believe he sat till just about the 14:39 mark of the second period. I think the coach gave him that much
said you're gonna
of a period. You're going to sit the period.
Yeah, and maybe like we didn't see him make a shift and come out until just about the end of that period. And,
right.
And like you said, maybe coaching staff probably said, hey, for a penalty like that, you're gonna sit for
we're
gonna make you sit and cool down a little bit, and
that's good coaching. We'll take one more break and come back with third period action. 4-3 Grand Rapids. They lead after 2 on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Clear.
2 minutes.
Quite a few Rock Ridge fans here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Back at Yanmar Arena, we're just about set for third period action. By the way, they updated the scoring on the fourth goal. Guess what? I was not wrong.
No.
Caleb Gunderson was the one who gets the first assist. I thought the second assist was going to Stupar. That goes to Luke Palachek, who must have touched it in between there. But Caleb Gunderson was really the architect of that goal that Salisbury put in for the fourth counter.
Yep, nicely done too. And like I said, everybody on both teams is getting in the mix and having a big part in this game here.
Grand Rapids wins the draws. We're underway in the third period. Roloff in his own zone. Comes up to Ryla. Ryla taps it to Duell, who gets it into the zone. Spins, loses it to Dimberio, who loses it to Garski out front, and missing on the tip in was Ryla.
Nice opportunity in front. Riley just wanted that back. He'd probably put it in the net.
Now here's Carpenter. His shot hits a stick and goes into the netting. Thunderhawks coming oh so close. Wouldn't that be amazing to have Ryla with a goal 12 seconds into both the first and third periods? He almost did.
He almost did right there, and he had a nice look, and it was a nice pass too by Garski.
Losing his stick is Ryla, so he pins it up against the boards. Now he's able to retrieve his stick, but Rockridge gets the puck, gets it out to center. Here's Dimberio. Dimberio coming in, shot. Oh, what a save by Casey. He got down, squeezed the pads, and robbed Grady Dimberio.
Dimberio had a nice move to get out and open ice, and I think he was a little surprised how open, but nicely done by Casey to stop that puck.
That's the Casey we know and love right there. Face off in the Grand Rapids zone to the left of Carter Casey. Back to the point. Shot by Walters, hits a stick and goes out of play.
Nice defense by Miskey there to get down in front of it.
I don't think anyone's left yet. Good contingent of Rockridge fans here, and it's a packed house here at Yanmar.
It is
Love
full. It is full. You have to squeeze in to find maybe a little piece of bench down here somewhere.
I think I see a couple spots that I could find a seat if I was good friends with somebody.
Yeah.
Long shot, changes directions, and a great save by Casey.
Nice to get that leg pad out there.
Had to kick it out the other way as the puck changed directions at the last moment. Thunderhawks will get it out to center. Here's Salisbury. Salisbury taps it in, goes after it hard. Behind the net, Salisbury has it at the side of the net. Fighting for it. Puck still in front. And finally covered by the goaltender. Also down there was Jacob Coombe. And I think Coombe had a better chance. Coombe wanted so bad to freeze that in the crease, but you give up a penalty shot doing that.
Yeah, you could tell that he was saying to Jonas and just drop on this.
I got you.
you.
Dylan Clayton taking the draw, going up against Ethan Jacobson. Jacobson wins that one, but the puck comes right to the goalpost, and Jonasson has to cover that and hold for another face-off.
Yeah, Rapids coming out aggressive again in this third period, like you said. You know, there was a chance for them to score right off the bat again.
Rockridge changes lines. Grand Rapids does not. Face-off won by Clayton. His shot hits a stick and goes into the netting. And so we'll have another face-off. 3 face-offs, in the last 10 seconds?
Yeah, at least. Quick shot there, though. And I like that for Rapids being able to right off the face-off.
Duell now to take the draw, going up against Matheson. Puck fought for behind the net. Derek Dahl pops it up to the near side. Carpenter will pinch in. Garski's been all over the place tonight.
He has. He's just...
And 3 assists, is that right?
3 assists for Garski tonight, absolutely. He's had a couple of chances on a fast break that didn't go.
As the puck now at neutral ice, comes into the Grand Rapids zone. Long shot, doesn't get through. Rebound, they score, and we're tied.
And that was,
I believe, Derek Dahl, and he's going to celebrate in front of the Rockridge student section. We're all knotted at 4 apiece.
what a shot there by Rockridge. And Derek Dahl to get in front. Casey just couldn't stop that puck.
They called for the puck in the player's box. I see it's Derek Dahl's first goal of the year. Don't know if that's his first goal as a Rockridge Wolverine. As Grand Rapids, I believe, is going to call timeout here. And we are all knotted up at 4 apiece. And Rockridge feeling the momentum right now for the Thunderhawks. I've seen them come out and just absolutely lock down teams defensively. This game does not seem like anyone's going to lock anything up defensively. It has just been end-to-end hockey since about the midpoint of the second period.
Yeah,
where chances have been pretty even since then.
Yeah, just like that, 33-20 in shots on goal. Rockridge is getting some opportunities. You think the way that Rapids came out in this period, it would be 5-3, but patience and the tenacity here of Rockridge being able to get the puck and go down and make Carter try and make 2 great saves right away, and he wasn't able to get the second one, and Derek Dahl just puts it in the back of the net, and we're tied.
Tied at 4 here. Cloquet leading Hermantown now after 2 periods, 2-1. Off of the timeout. Grand Rapids with the Duell line out, going up against the Westby Dimberio line. Westby with the puck into the Grand Rapids zone. Behind the net, Roloff picks it up. Roloff will bring it into the zone, put it in deep. Ryla goes after it. Garski fights for the puck, but it's picked up by Westby. Gets it to Walters. His pass ahead, that's cut off as the Thunderhawks try to get it outside the zone. Can't do it. Carpenter has to retreat. Gets it to Roloff. Roloff. He slides through center ice. Takes a shot. Hits the glass behind Jonasson. Now it's tapped again to Garski out front. Shot. Oh! It ended up at the post and just spun there and didn't go in.
What a shot and opportunity. I don't know how that puck didn't go in the net.
Now Roloff. Shot. That goes wide. Rabers keeps it into Garski, but Dimberio covering the point nicely will get it out to center. 2-on-2 now for Rockridge. Trying the drag move. Shot that hits the stick, goes well into the netting behind Casey. Tied at 4 with 13:42 to go. Face off to the left of Casey. Rabers behind the net. Goes off the glass to Palachek. Palachek can't get it out of the zone initially. Gunderson, now it comes near side. Puck intercepted at the blue line. Now Gunderson will not only get it out of the zone, he'll get it out of the playing area. It is Dahl from Cal Scott on the goal.
That's Cal Scott's second assist on the night, plus he's got a goal as well. So points are being made here tonight for all players everywhere.
Well, Grant Clafton often tells me it's a race to 4, but tonight it's going to take more than that.
I think so.
Well, yeah, I guess quite obviously. Block shot by Miskovich as the puck rolls in on Casey after that, and the puck is covered by Carter Casey, and he'll hold for a face-off. Shots on goal are 34-21 Grand Rapids, but we're all tied at 4.
Yeah, it's a great game. We knew it was going to be a battle here tonight, and we're seeing it here.
Off the face-off, puck at the half wall comes to Rabideau. Rabideau has his pocket picked by Bymark. Bymark. And a turnover. Drennan's shot is a save by Jonasson. Oh.
Wow, it's a lot of action happening real fast.
Face-off will be to the right of Jonasson. Clayton going up against Matheson. Thunderhawks win the draw. Bymark's shot goes wide of the net. Fight for it at the half wall. Drennan tries to turn, put it down deep for Clayton. Clayton pins it against the wall, gets it back to the point. Thunderhawks still trying to keep it in. They will now with Drennan. Drennan goes behind the net, comes to the near side, puts on the brakes. Drennan taking off the puck, but it comes to Clayton, gets it back to Roloff. Roloff slides it across. Stupar's shot is blocked. Comes to, Stupar can't control it at the point. And here's Matheson. Matheson tries a drag move on Roloff, who says, "Don't try that in my house," and dumps him on his can.
Nice hit there by Roloff.
As Bymark gets it in deep, back to get it is Walters. Walters has the puck take a weird bounce, still behind the net. Now Walters will try it from the far side. Out to the point, does come just outside the point. Long shot in. Jonasson will stop it, leave it for his defense, but it's cut off at the point. Thunderhawks get it in front, shot, just past the net. Ryla had a great chance, now coming the other way. Drag shot, and back to stop that is Carpenter. Puck out to center ice. Thunderhawks chase it in with Duell. Duell out front, shot, saved by Jonasson.
What a save right there. Looked
On
like it could've
Garski.
gone.
Has the puck at the blue line. Here's Dimbario. Dimbario with some room. There's going to be a penalty. Hooking. Wow, I was watching. That looked close to a penalty shot.
That very, very close. Either they're calling interference or hooking.
They're going to call it a hooking. Rabers goes for hooking, taking down Dimbario, and it will be a Grooms Property Service power play. They are Northern Minnesota's dealer for Shoremaster, Premier Waterfront Products, and Legend Attachments. First power play of the night for Rockridge. Their power play clicks along at 33.3%. They are going to call a timeout so they can get their number one unit out there. 11:03 to go, tied at 4 in a Rockridge power play.
Man, action going on, and Rapids has got to be careful here because Rockridge is starting to put a little bit more gas on the pedal trying to get this win here tonight.
As Grand Rapids had a great chance. Duell and Garski worked it to the front of the net. I thought Garski was going to get that one past Jonasson. Give him some credit. He's made some nice saves after looking shaky early. Shots on goal are 36-21 Rapids, but we are all tied at 4 with 11:03 to go. And the power play coming up for the Rockridge Wolverines, their first of the night.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's, like you said, 33.3% here on the power play.
Grand Rapids penalty kill is 84.4%, which is pretty good.
Yeah, they're equally matched on the power kill here. Both teams are. So we'll have to see how Rapids responds to this. And
Grand Rapids sends out Gunderson, Garski, Carpenter, and Roloff on the penalty kill. Dimbario wins the draw back to the point. Bardovich goes to Dimbario on the half wall. Now comes near side. Now Bardovich straight away. His shot goes wide. Puck rebounds right back to the post and covered by Casey, and he'll hold for the face-off. Neither team is going to make a change here. 10:48 to go, third period, tied at 4. Back to the point to Bardovich. Bardovich now to the near side. Bardovich gets it back, goes to Dimbario. Dimbario now slides it near side. That is Forsberg. Forsberg gets it back, tries to go backside looking for Dimbario. That's tipped into the corner. On the near side, Rockridge gets to it. They've had the puck in the Grand Rapids zone so far for the first 44 seconds of this power play. Back to Bardovich. Takes a shot. That doesn't get through. Thunderhawks find it, clear it down the ice, and make changes.
nice job there by Rapids to hold on. Rockridge had a couple opportunities there.
Dimbario. Almost had his pocket picked by Palachek. Dimbario comes in. Shot blocked. Thunderhawks get it to the point. Can't get it out. Down low. It's a Norbert. Norbert can't control it. Comes out Bardovich at neutral ice. His pass to Scott, who has, a goal and 2 assists tonight?
Yeah.
Thunderhawks at the half wall. And will pick it up and get it down the ice. 27 seconds left in the Rockridge power play.
Doing a very nice job here. Rapids is.
Dimbario, he's been out for this entire power play.
He has been. He's working tough.
Dimbario gains the line, takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Back to the point. Kept in by Walters. He's also been out for this whole power play. Thunderhawks get it behind their net with 5 seconds left. Slide it ahead, And it's played by Jonasson. That might have been icing if he leaves it go. I'm not sure.
Might have been even. Rapids now full strength though.
So the Thunderhawks do kill the Rockridge power play as the puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Turn to the far side, Ryla. Ryla chases the puck ahead. Had it just ahead of him the whole way down the ice.
If he just had another 2 inches on that stick, he might have been able to get it.
As the puck comes in offside, as players go down. And the faceoff will come outside the Grand Rapids blue line. 8:29 to go. Third period tied at 4.
Got some good hockey here. Good momentum there for Rapids, killing off that power play, not letting a goal in. See if they can capitalize on that and let the juices flow and start getting down in Rockridge's end again and getting some good quality shots here.
Puck shot into the far corner, comes out and down the ice, and this will go down the ice for an icing call on Rockridge. Brought to you by Itasca Economic Development Corporation. You can shine a light on economic development in our community and call Itasca Economic Development Corporation today. We do have some Rockridge sponsors. Why don't you run down some from that end of the range?
Give a shout out to these Rockridge sponsors: Hibbing Chrysler Center, Rockridge Public Schools, Lundgren Ford, Arrowhead Transit, and Hannah Aldridge Keller Williams Select Realty. Thank you for being part of this broadcast to help bring some Rockridge Wolverine hockey here tonight.
Rockridge gets out to center ice. Fighting for it there is Westby. Westby gets it deep into the zone. Casey leaves it there, and now out to center ice, but Ryla, his pass behind the forward. Now Westby comes in. Westby, the drag move, can't get the shot off. Came close to getting a shot off. Thunderhawks get it out to center. Here's Ryla. Ryla tries to stick handle in, puck taken off his stick, and back the other way comes Walters. Easton Walters into the zone. Shot turned aside by Casey. Roloff taps it ahead to Ryla. Leaves it for Gunderson. Gunderson will gain the line, take a shot. Goes off about 3 Rockridge players. Everyone was back for Rockridge, and now the puck shot down the ice, and we'll have an icing call. Brought to you by Itasca Economic Development Corporation. 7:12 to go, third period. All tied at 4.
Yeah, we said it was going to be a battle. And here it is, 4-4, and it looked like the way Rapids started off, they might have ran away with this, but Rockridge has responded very, very well.
Off the draw, puck fought for. Walters, does he come off the ice?
I don't
Easton
know.
Walters, my goodness. Now a shot, that's blocked by Miskovich. Another shot, that's blocked by traffic. Bymark flips it to the corner. Thunderhawks get it out to center, and Palachek clips it in. After it on the forecheck is Miskovich. Picking it up is Flatley. Flatley gets out to center ice. Flatley goes in on the far side. Tries to center it. That hits the back of the net. Rabers moves it up to the half wall. Rabers tries it again. Thunderhawks get it to the wall, not out. Forsberg keeps it in.
Miskovich just battling on the wall there.
And he finally does get it out. Gets it to Palachek, who shoots it in deep. Thunderhawks making some changes as Clayton comes out on the forecheck. Battling with Forsberg. Gets it to Bymark. Shot off the inside of the crossbar. Trickles back in on Jonasson, and he holds it. Oh, my.
You could have heard it. It's like somebody rang the bell loud up here with that shot. Just maybe a half an inch lower, that would have been in the back of the net.
Trying to go bar down, instead went bar out.
Oh, man, what a shot.
Face-off will come to Jonasson's left. That's won by Rockridge. Get it out to center. Matheson can't control it. Thunderhawks trying to get it ahead. Drennan can't do it. So Roloff slides it over to Stupar, gets it back on the near side. Now the puck out to center ice. Clayton kicks it to his stick and puts it in deep. Thunderhawks making changes. Clayton takes his man into the boards, trying to get it out front, and can't quite do it. Now here's Scott. Scott takes a long shot, goes well wide. Thunderhawks get it out to center, but it's taken over there by Norberg. Blake Norberg loses it. Coming in is Ryla. Ryla. Now Garski, as the Thunderhawks have their number one line out there that's been dangerous. Duell backhands it down low for Garski. Garski back to Salisbury. The shot bounces around, goes into the corner. Duell picks it up there, gets it to Garski. Garski out front, bounced off a defenseman, and making the save was Jonasson.
A dangerous pass trickled out in front of him.
5:01 to go, still tied at 4.
Yeah, this first line here now that they had out there was showing a little bit more aggression. Rapids is trying to get something going, keeping the down on the puck down on Rock Ridge's end here. Do a redo on the face-off there.
Face-off will again come to the left of Wyatt Jonasson. Puck fought for. Come back to the point to Roloff, who taps it off the boards. Miskovich has just been a ragdoll out there this game. He has been hit so often. He just keeps popping up. He's like those old pop-up blow toys you used to have.
The old punchy bags.
Knock him down, pop back up.
And boy, they are displaying some aggression down here in the corner.
Now here comes Walters. Walters stick handles out to center. Gets into the zone. Can't get the puck on net as the puck goes into the corner. That was played nicely by Roloff. Now Roloff with the puck. Long pass ahead. He was looking for Miskovich. Didn't quite connect. As the Thunderhawks make changes, back to get it is Coombe. Jacob Coombe, far side. Puck comes out to center. Dimberio can't quite control it. Walters in his own zone. Goes rink wide to Norberg. Norberg through center ice, can't find Dimberio. Thunderhawks pick it up. Into the zone, they were offside. One extra move by Bymark put Clayton offside.
Yeah.
Face-off will come outside the Rock Ridge blue line. 3:51 to go, tied at 4. 3-2 Rapids after 1, 4-3 Rapids after 2. 1 goal by Rock Ridge here in the third, and it's a 4-4 tie.
Everybody looking to get that one last goal here.
Derek Dahl, who has the equalizer, moves it ahead. Long pass getting to Bartovich, and it's offside.
Back and forth we go still.
Both teams looking to run that stretch pass, and it hasn't really worked in the past, 5-6 minutes for either team.
Yeah, I haven't been able to connect on it. And
Duell and Matheson on the draw. Thunderhawks get it into the zone, and they say hand pass, and it goes all the way down in the Grand Rapids zone. So the face-off will come back to the left of Carter Casey, tied at 4, 3:33 to go. Matheson again going up against Duell. Duell has 2 goals tonight. Garski 3 assists. Ryla with the goal. And Salisbury with the other one. Puck deep in the Grand Rapids corner as they get it out to center ice. Duell, stick handles deep. Puts on the brakes, loses an edge. Trying to support that was Garski. Thunderhawks keep it in. Puck in front. Shot. Puck still in the crease. We're going to have a penalty called against somebody.
it's going to go against Rock Ridge, I think.
As in the scramble, we will have a Rock Ridge penalty
I think they're
going
call
against
slash.
Norberg. So with 3:07 to go, the Thunderhawks will have a power play. There's no timeout to take for either team. Thunderhawks will put their number one unit out there. It was already out. So they've already blown a little bit of their energy.
Well, here we go.
Duell and Dimberio on the draw. Playoff atmosphere, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely. It's got that feel to it all over.
Coach Niskanen wanted an explanation of the penalty. It's interference on the call.
That's what, I thought they were going to call a slashing or something else, but.
So it is a Grooms Property Service power play for the Thunderhawks as they gain the blue line. Puck comes to Roloff on the near side. Roloff shot, turned aside at the post. Boy, Miskovich was looking for a duel-type goal. Now a shot goes off of Jonasson, then off of the post, then into the netting.
Wow, what's some action right down there right away here in front of the net.
Grooms Property Services power play. They offer property management and some snow removal. We could use some more snow. It's all melted right now.
Beautiful day out there today, though.
Well, depends. Roloff looking for a lane. Gets to the circle, out front, shot, rebound. Jonasson has it, beautifully done, as Miskovich was crashing the net. I think these Thunderhawks have got the message on crashing the net.
I think so, because, boy, they around that anytime that puck comes off or loose. There's about 3 of them there.
2:27 to go in the third period, 1:20 in the Grand Rapids power play. They have a power play goal tonight. Clayton on the draw. Puck fought for, it'll come back to Roloff. Roloff down to Garski, back to Ryla, over to Duell, back to Ryla. Some quick puck movement for a bit there. Now Ryla, center of the ice. Duell out front, shot goes wide. Roloff picks it up to Ryla. Duell has the puck go off his stick, and Walters gets it out to center. 54 seconds left in the Grand Rapids power play. Roloff goes to Duell on the far side. Duell puts it in deep. Back to the point to Roloff. Roloff down low to Garski. Garski back to Roloff. Thinks about the shot, taps it to Ryla. Ryla, top of the circle, shot, blocker, save. Roloff, he'll keep it in at the blue line. Down low for Garski, 24 seconds left in the power play. Over to Ryla. Ryla to Garski. Duell, shot, doesn't get through. Beautiful block by Derek Dahl. Now Garski finds Roloff. Roloff, center of the ice. Top of the circle, shot right on. Rebound comes back into Jonasson, and he holds it for a face-off. Thunderhawks piling up the shots.
Oh, man.
But I would say no real grade A chances there.
No, they had a couple nice looks, but nothing real solid to get anything and try to get past Jonasson. But a good job by Rock Ridge on the power kill here.
Palachek now to take the draw. Puck comes outside the zone. That'll do it for the power play as Salisbury comes back in. Both teams at full strength. Minute 3 to go in regulation. As the puck still fought for. Forsberg had lost his stick for a bit. Now he gets it back as the puck comes out to neutral ice. Stupar stops it there, clips it back in. Jonasson leaves it for Forsberg, puts it to the half wall. Gunderson, he's stapled to the boards. Puck intercepted, thrown back towards the net. 33 seconds left in regulation. Puck to the point. Salisbury. Puck bounces over Gunderson's stick on the backhand. Now Gunderson. Some room out front. Oh, who had a crack at it there in front? I believe that was Miskovich.
It was.
And Miskovich is robbed by Jonasson. 18 seconds left. 18.5 left in regulation, tied at 4.
Man, some good opportunities down here for Rapids. They're just not able to get enough stick on the puck.
That was a good shift by that line.
That was very good.
Face-off won by Rock Ridge. They'll put it around the far side. Maybe time for one more rush if they get it out cleanly. Puck at the blue line. Tapped ahead for Dimberio with 7 seconds left. Out front, Thunderhawks intercept that. 1 second, not enough time for Garski as he knew how much time was left. Shot one from neutral ice. That was gloved by Janassin, and we head to overtime. Might as well. Bonus hockey.
I mean, you asked, folks wanted it. They got it. They got a great game here tonight, and it has not disappointed once. I mean, Rapids leading in shots on goal, 42-22, but it's a tie game, and we got some extra hockey here.
As the Thunderhawks all along have been I would say they've been the aggressors, and Rockridge has been the counterpunchers, but they've gotten some great chances coming through on the rush. That's kind of been Grand Rapids' Achilles heel the last few games, but and that's where Rockridge has had some great opportunities and been able to finish, put some behind Casey, and we end up tied at 4 with overtime coming up. We're 2 minutes away from the overtime period. The one goal in that period, Derek Dahl, the senior defenseman, even strength, gets it from Cal Scott. That was at the 2:01 mark. Not for lack of opportunities. We went scoreless from there. And we head to overtime for Grand Rapids.
Yeah, as you said, Cal Scott out there for Rock Ridge. He's got a goal and two assists, and he's playing some good hockey. We've talked about it before, Sheldon, that everybody on both sides, everybody's getting in the mix. Everybody's having points, and everybody's being part of the game here.
Grand Rapids has played 4 overtime games, winning 3 of them, losing 1. They lost to Moorhead back on November 30th. Actually, 3 of the first 5 games for Rapids went into overtime. They went 2-1, and they've also defeated Cloquet Esco Carleton in overtime. For Rockridge, they have a 1-0 win over Hermantown in overtime and a 3-3 tie to Rogers. Those have been their 2 overtime games. So you got to give me who's going to score in overtime, Dano?
Man, I don't know. Everybody's getting a chance here.
No, that is not an acceptable answer.
I would like to see Bymark get it.
You're going with Bymark. That is not a bad choice. I got the hat trick goal for Duell.
That's not a bad choice either. But yeah, we'll just a big game here at Lake Superior Conference. Huge game.
If I have to pick a Rockridge goal scorer, because we got some Rockridge sponsors, got to be Dimberio. He's by far their best finisher.
He's been out there and he's been just fighting.
And he likes to get out and create. Like he'll stretch it a little bit. He's not above. He vacates the zone pretty early.
He does.
We'll just put it that way.
Bartovich, he's been doing a great job in there as well.
Yep. So here we go. Overtime we go. Duell taking the draw against Westby. Duell wins the draw back to Roloff. Puts it ahead. Dahl intercepts that. Dahl puts it out to neutral ice. Duell. Intercepted that. Puck comes outside the zone, though, and Grand Rapids has to clear on the delayed offside, put into the Grand Rapids zone, where Casey stops it, moves it up the boards. Dimberio tries to center it. That doesn't work. Puck still in the Grand Rapids zone as Duell off the glass gets it out to neutral ice. Duell intercepts a pass, comes in. Duell stopped, still with the puck. Now in the corner, loses an edge, gets it to Garski, comes back to Ryla. Ryla gets it to Stupar. Now it's a 2-on-1. Dimberio And a shot goes up over the net. I believe Casey got a piece of it as well. That was Bialke and Demberio on a 2-on-1. That's not something you want to see.
No, you don't. Those are your two best out there for Rock Ridge coming down. But nice job by Roloff to get down and help deflect that puck away.
Face-off will be in the Grand Rapids zone. Gunderson line out now. Gunderson taking the draw against Jacobson. Thunderhawks win the draw behind their own net. Bang to Miskovich. Miskovich can't get it out to neutral ice initially. Now Palachek will. Gets it ahead to Miskovich, who's ragdolled again. Long pass ahead by Roloff, doesn't connect. And back comes Walters. Walters, his pass at the blue line doesn't connect. Thunderhawks get it out. Gunderson to Miskovich. Grand Rapids gains the zone. Shot turned aside by Jonasson. Now Palachek. Palachek, your man's out there now.
I see Bymark just came out. See if he can get into the mix here.
Puck comes in front of the net, but no Grand Rapids players there. Over skating it for a moment was Forsberg, and now it's backhanded into the Grand Rapids zone. Rabers does a nice job of pinching it off for a moment. Now Bymark in his own zone. Nice move. Gets it outside the zone. Goes off the boards. Clayton puts it in deep. On the forecheck is Bymark. Thunderhawks change defense. Thunderhawks keep it in for a moment with Drennan as the puck comes off the boards. Now here's a little bit of room coming in. Out front. Casey tips that away. Oh, Drennan had the puck in his skates, didn't know it. Puck comes back to Dahl. Dahl takes a shot, goes over the net. Garski on the far side, can't get it out. Backhanded ahead by Stupar. Rockridge keeps it in. Shot hits the side of the net. Back to the point to Derek Dahl again. Puck in front. I don't know how Casey saw it, but he turned it aside. Now here comes Garski into the zone. Puck thrown back outside the zone by Rockridge. Here's Demberio. Shot saved by Casey. Might have been going just high, but Casey gloved it. 5:02 to go in overtime. 4-4.
Man, what a shot there by Demberio. Boy, both teams are showing a lot of aggression here, keeping it very even here in this extra frame.
Puck shot deep behind the Grand Rapids net. Roloff picks it up there. Roloff taps it ahead for Ryla. Ryla to Duell. Duell cuts in front of the net. Now has to go into the corner. Garski tries to center it. Puck comes back outside the zone. Roloff has to chase it down. Roloff in his own zone gets it to Stupar. Stupar ahead to Duell. Duell to Garski. Puck fought for. Duell plays it down low. Thunderhawks make changes again. Everyone is gassed. This game has been played at such a high pace.
It has been. Both teams, you can see both coaches trying to get lines out as quick as they can.
As they're going to call an icing call on Rockridge, brought to you by Itasca Economic Development Corporation. Face off to the right of Wyatt Jonasson. 4:14 to go in overtime, tied at 4. Gunderson on the draw. He wins it cleanly. Back to the point. Shot. Gloved by Jonasson. He'll hold it for another face-off.
Shout out here to the last few of our sponsors. Riverwood Healthcare, Deerwood Bank, Ray Sport and Cycle, Grand Rapids Chevrolet GMC, Sammy's Pizza, Timberlake Lodge, Claremont and McBride Financial, and Fred's Bait and Tackle and Winnie Trading Post.
Shot stopped in front of the net. Now Rockridge. Demberio has Bialke with him, but it's stopped at neutral ice. Back into the Grand Rapids zone where Salisbury's back to get it. Demberio on the forecheck. Salisbury, nice pass ahead, gets it to Palachek. Palachek tries to drive in, and it rolls in on Jonasson, and he holds it for a face-off.
Nice move by Palachek to try and get free, but Rockridge defenders were there to make sure that you couldn't get anything on that puck to put it in.
3:44 to go in overtime. Tied at 4. By the way, out of all of this, we've had no broken equipment. But you know what? The place to go, if you need some, whether it's for the pond hockey tournament coming up, it's Clafton, skate and equipment. Thunderhawks win the draw. Shot by Roloff. That's turned away. Now here comes Walters. Walters, poke check by Roloff in the zone. Now Ryla, his pass, tipped away. Roloff tries it again in his own zone. Goes out the far side, moves it ahead to Duell, who overskates it for a moment, able to keep it. Puck deep into the corner, Walters with it. Walters, nice little move. Now close to a turnover. Palachek's shot in front. Jonasson makes the save, and he'll hold for a face-off.
Wow.
That's just ragged, tired play.
Yep.
A little bit by both teams.
Yeah, a little bit. They had that opportunity coming off. But that save down here earlier by Casey, how you said it went through everybody else. I'm not sure how we saw that puck either turn it away.
Gunderson taking the draw. Gunderson's been gold on draws here in the third period and overtime as the puck squirts out to center. Roloff just has to get it away. Now here's Gunderson. Gunderson taps it ahead to Miskovich. Miskovich can't move it. At the boards, Dimberio now picks it up at neutral ice, chips it off the boards to himself and gets it deep in the Grand Rapids zone. Roloff back to get it with Scott providing the forecheck. Thunderhawks trying to clear the puck. They will get it just out to center. Now here comes Miskovich. Miskovich with a shot right on. Jonasson with the save. No one there for the rebound, and he covers it. 2:21 to go.
You see both teams, the legs are trying to keep them as fresh as they can.
And both teams shortening the bench. Both teams basically going two lines right now. I think Thunderhawks' third line did get one shift. They'll send out the Duell line again. Thunderhawks win the draw. Duell has the puck roll off the end of his stick. Puck at neutral ice. Into Grand Rapids zone. As Rabers tries to move it ahead. 2 minutes left in the overtime. Shot tipped wide. Comes back to the point to Walters. Walters puts it off the mask of his own player. Now down low, out front, poked away. Thunderhawks, pass doesn't connect. Another shot, rebound, it's right in front. Scramble, back to the point. Forsberg's shot goes wide. Now Walters at the near side. Thunderhawks in a scramble mode right now.
They need to clear this puck.
Rabers back to the point, doesn't get it out. Still at the blue line. Finally, Duell will get it at least out past the blue line, coming right back in. Out front, shot, and Roloff, I believe, got a stick on that and puts it in to the netting.
You got to give it to Casey right there on that transaction of shots. He was solid in there to make sure no one got in.
1:18 to go in overtime as the Thunderhawks send out the Gunderson line. Going up against the Dimberio line. Gunderson puts the draw into the corner. Bardovich back to the point. Shot right on. Casey the save. And in the last 3 minutes of overtime, Rockridge has certainly been the aggressor.
Absolutely. They've just been able to get on the puck and get ahead a little bit. Put a little bit of steam on their skates. But Grand Rapids is no stranger to overtime.
Thunderhawks sending their number one line. Well, the one line with Palachek. They put Ryla and Garski back out with Palachek. As the puck squirts to the far side. 1 minute left in overtime. Puck still in the Grand Rapids zone. Garski will get to it. Tap it out to Ryla. Ryla fights for it. Walters picks it up, gets it out of the zone. Thunderhawks clear it back in. Long pass ahead. Salisbury able to stop that. Salisbury stopped at the blue line. Dimberio backhands it towards the blue line, comes outside the zone. Wow, Dimberio's behind everybody again.
Yeah, right.
Shades of Dave Spihar, cherry picking out at the blue line. Now here's Bielke to Dimberio, back to Bielke. What a save by Casey with 16 seconds left, preserves the tie on the give and go with Bielke and Dimberio.
Man, he got stuck in a 3-on-1 there, and wow, nice way for Casey to hold on to that puck and turn it away. People on the edge of their seats here.
Face-off will be to Casey's left. Dylan Clayton on the draw. Puck into the corner. Salisbury moves it up the boards. Duell can't move it outside the zone. 10 seconds left. Puck now comes outside the zone, down the ice. They say icing with 3.7 seconds left. That was a weak icing.
I agree.
So the Thunderhawks now basically just hoping for the tie. You're not probably the odds of scoring down all the way to the other end as the puck tied up into the corner, and that's it. As the puck comes out in front, I don't know that would have counted anyways. But we have a 4-4 tie, so nothing's been decided in the race for the number one seed. We'll take a break, come back to wrap it up. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey and Rockridge Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
You should have 3.5. I'll be back.
All right. 3.5. Rochelle, if you would. Yep, that's what Sheldon had figured. check. Okay. All right, Jim, thanks. Welcome, everybody, back here to Yanmar Arena, where we had a hockey game, and it was everything we thought it would be. The Rockridge Wolverines, #1 in the conference, coming in to take on Grand Rapids here, and it was a game that we thought it was going to be. It started off in the first period, 12 seconds in. Andrew Ryla from Nathan Garski gets a 1-goal lead right away, but at the 8-12 mark, Landon Matheson, even strength from Colton Balke, was able to tie it up. Grand Rapids comes back in the first again, 11:27. Jamison Duell on a power play goal with the assist from Garski and Ryla. And then Jamison Duell gets his second goal of the night at the 12:59 mark, making it 3-1. But just before the end of the first period, Cal Scott from Jackson Bartovich, they were able to make it 3-2. In the second period, it was Grand Rapids getting on the board right away. Alexander Salisbury from Caleb Gunderson and Luke Palachek making it 4-2. Then at the 3:44 mark, just about 2 minutes later, John Westby for Rock Ridge is able to tie it up with a goal and an assist from Cal Scott. And then at the 2:01, making it 3-4. And then in the third period was the only one goal, Derek Dahl, 2 minutes into the third period from Cal Scott, making it 4-4. We went into extra frames, and nobody scored in that game, in the extra frame, ending this game in a 4-4 tie. Penalty rundown. There were 2 penalties in the first. Derek Dahl got a 2-minor for hooking, and then Andrew Ribideau had a big 5-minute major for a blow to the head, which Grand Rapids was able to capitalize on. In the second period, Luka Roloff had a 2-minute minor for holding, and in the third, Jackson Raber got a 2-minute for hooking, and Blake Norberg a 2-minute for interference. But it was both teams giving it all they had, and they matched goal for goal, and we ended up in a 4-4 tie.
Back and forth we went, right?
Oh, it was good hockey. We knew it would be. The way it started off, Sheldon, you almost felt like Rapids might take control of this game, going up 3-1. But Rock Ridge, they just battled back like they always do.
On the post-game interview, you got Nathan Garski, Jamison Duell. And Nate, for a lot of that game, you were dominating and you just couldn't pull away. Talk about the roller coaster of the game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We were dominating. Great first period from the guys. Great second. And like you said, we were dominating the whole game. I just thought, we had 4 or 5 mistakes, and they did a good job capitalizing on them. But, yeah, like you said, I think we definitely outplayed them.
Well, and J-Mo, 2 goals, and your line was cooked. What's been the key to the line? It looked like you were crashing the net and getting great chances all night.
Yeah, I mean, Grant's been on us to have 2 guys on the puck, going hard to the net and getting screens and tips and following through in front. So, yeah.
And does it feel like it's not a loss, but does it feel like a disappointment to not get the win tonight?
Oh, it definitely does. I mean, you outplayed them, and knowing that, the score's not what you wanted, it definitely hurts, but it definitely is good knowing that, what we need to work on, and, when we play hard, we can play against anyone. Like, don't get me wrong, they're a great team, but, yeah, like you said, I think we should have came away with that win, so.
And what are some of the mistakes? Nate mentioned just 4 or 5 mistakes in the game.
Yeah, I know we're working on a few new forechecks, so getting used to that. Giving up a couple odd man rushes was the key there.
Well, it was an exciting game, if nothing else, guys, and good luck against Andover.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Jamison Duell and Nathan Garski on our post-game interview. And, sometimes, I'll just say, if Grand Rapids would have tied Moorhead, they would have been jumping up and down in the hallway. They felt they had this game and it just got away. So that's the attitude of the team coming off was not that positive. I will say they felt like they should have won this game, but give credit to Rockridge. Even though they were outshot, they come back and make the most of their opportunities. Final shots on goal were 47-30 Grand Rapids, although they were outshot in overtime 8-5. And the last part of that overtime, they were really outshot.
Yeah, Rockridge just came out in that last part of the third, and then all of that overtime, they just showed the aggression, and they were just able to get the puck moving a little bit further on a couple more fast breaks. Carter Casey had a nice stop on a 3-on-1 rush, and that could have been some big opportunities there for it. But, you hear it from the boys that they did also outplay Rockridge, but Rockridge was able to find a way to neutralize it and keep it to a 4-4 tie.
Time for our Motor Shop 3 stars of the game as we wrap this up. Motor Shop services all makes and models of ATVs, snowmobiles, and side-by-sides. And they also offer mobile and in-shop welding repair from your aluminum docks and more to all your steel products. Highway 169 East in Grand Rapids. What do you think for 3 stars? Actually, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to give the 3rd star to Cal Scott from Rockridge.
A goal and 2 assists.
A goal and 2 assists. And with Rockridge sponsors, we'll give them a shout out.
Absolutely.
And do a 3rd star there.
Absolutely. I would give Cal Scott. I'd go number 2, Garski, with 3 assists tonight.
3 assists, and I thought he was a force of nature. Ran out of maybe the ice time. He had a lot of ice time. He was still catching his breath when he came off the ice. That was one
he
tired
was.
Hockey player. But I thought he was the best player on the ice through 3 periods.
Yeah, he was everywhere. You had called it earlier that he was here, there. He was a streak trying to make sure that puck stayed where they needed to be, and to get the 3 assists and on the goals tonight, that's huge.
Number 1 star.
I'm going to say Jamison Duell.
Okay, with the 2 goals.
2 goals.
And Duell gets the 1 power play goal, tucking it on the short side past Janassin, and then also the snipe shot past the glove. Those are your Motor Shop 3 stars, Jamison Duell, Nathan Garski, and from Rockridge, Cal Scott. That wraps it up here from Yanmar Arena. By the way, Cloquet takes down Hermantown 3-1.
Wow, that's a big game there.
Which probably means Hermantown has to face Hibbing in the semis and Cloquet in the finals to get back to state.
Wow, that's going to be
a rough road. Grand Rapids and Rockridge, they settle nothing.
We'll have to wait, see if they meet up somewhere, and then they're going to have to bout it out.
I think it's still the 1 and 2 seed. I have no idea how it shakes out after the 4-4 tie. But that's what we ended up with today. Grand Rapids will be back in action, with a game that seems even larger now against Andover in Andover on Saturday. We'll have it for you here on J105 The Thunder. For Rochelle and David back at the station, mostly Rochelle, and Dano here, Jim Wimmer doing the YouTube camera, and I'm Sheldon Willis. You've been listening to Thunderhawk and Rockridge Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com. What do you need for a wrap, Rochelle or Dano?
I can just do one since I was here, so
okay.
you don't have to record one. I'll just do one at the station tomorrow morning.
Just clip out
a couple of the
highlights, and there'll be plenty of those, and we'll be good.
And Rochelle, when you clip the highlights and put them out, if you just want to put them loosely in my folder, you can do that, and I'll find them. That's what Joe usually does for me. All right, do you got times of the goals? Because I can always clip them out tomorrow morning, too, if you don't. All right, yeah, just leave me the goal times, and then I'll clip them out in the morning. Just leave it up. or just save the game to that folder, high school web or whatever, and I'll get it from there. So. All right, thanks, Rochelle.